And Dirk is in here first. Perfect. Was a Perch, high class. How's it going, everybody? Just getting a few things set up over on this end. One moment. Post that right there. Perfect. Wonderful. I think we got this. How's it going, Cyrus? JK. Derek. Your boys. Everybody's coming in. How's it going, Nightcap, my man? Oh, thank you, Derek. I'm glad everybody is enjoying the animations as of late. Absolutely, JK. No, we don't want to... We're not streamers, for the most part. We just like doing this because people like to enjoy watching some of the process, and we get to hang out with you guys and everything, so might as well do the perfect day of when Peanut's not on. At least there's one kind of Peanut on, right? Could have some live Peanut content on the Lord's Day, as Peanut says. How's it going, Austin? Just got out of the shower to get ready for a 14-hour drive. Where in the world are you going for 14 hours? Exactly, just a bowl of nuts around here. Hey, thank you, Chris. Appreciate it, my man. Good sir. Joseph, how's it going, my man? Oh, thank you, my man. Thank you so much for everybody, especially with all the excitement that's happened over the past week or so when everyone saw the brand newest episode of Knight's Dead. I know that was a long-awaited one. That one's been kept in the backlog for a little while now, so I'm glad we were able to finally get it in. Yeah, man, we have the newest episode of Knight's Dead has been released, I believe, just on Friday. The pencil BPA is drawing the Millennial Superman S with all those vertical strokes. Exactly. That's still the one thing I remember, is how to draw that stupid S. Yes, we did, High Class. We did. We were there for the big moment. And I think as like an animator, or I guess for the most part, of someone who's trying to do something funny, trying to create comedic content, I think that's the reaction you definitely want from someone. Well, yeah, I think Knight's just a little bit dead. Can never be 100% sure. Just gotta check. And second guest, it was glorious. Good job. Thank you. Thank you. And it's all... We're able to do everything we do because of what you guys do. And I mean that. And I stand by that. Yeah, it was a great moment. It was a great weekend for sure. I'm actually surprised how much John really liked it as well. I know he's been in very quick clips prior, but this is his first
Hello there.
His first like dedicated episode where it's John and where he gets to be in a full episode. So I know he enjoyed it a lot. Just cooking ribeye with the black garlic butter. That sounds good. That sounds good. How's it going, Jules? And Perch with that 3 streak on there. Whoa, by the gods, by the gods. How's it going, Bad Dragon? Dude, that was so good, made me LOL. That's the goal. That's what we do around here. At least what we tried to do. How's it going, Gus? Good job on the new animated series. How did you come up with the idea to make these? Surprisingly, my brother and I, we're not new to animation. We've done animation pretty much the majority of our lives. It's what we went to school for. And so we were always surrounded with, you know, creative ideas. And we always thought to ourselves, be like, man, you know, Peanut has a really good kind of like voice acting voice. Like, he has that range to him. So before we even knew him, which was back before... Oh, TX. I think... XTK... I don't know how to pronounce that, but thank you for the follow. We were... Where was I? Oh, that's right. Peanut has like that range to his voice and everything, where he can hit those high octaves when you're yelling or screaming, and most people either get like voice cracks or anything like that. So seeing as he was able to do that, we always thought to ourselves, like, man, it would be funny if somebody made like a cartoon based off of the streams and everything and all the antics that they get into. So it was pretty much just that idea just in itself. It was like, well, I know how to do animation. I know how to do some stuff. I wonder if I should give it a try. How's it going, Dog Dude? And Clubface, welcome back, everybody. It's another Sunday. That means that another stream. To get a quick view of what's in the works for this upcoming week. So for anyone that's probably not aware of what the one that we're working on, this episode is going to be when Cloaksy and Peanut are talking about how Gingy's not in the stream yet, and they're going to burn her Pokemon cards, the ones that she gets. So she comes into the Discord and starts yelling at Peanut, saying that all of her Pokemon cards are worth way more than Peanut's CounterStrike collection that he has, all of his skins. There's actually kind of like a beginning part where Peanut's opening up cases, and he gets really excited for getting a pink gun. For the rarity, the pink gun, I forget which way. It's like a Galil or something. I forget which one it is exactly. I'll have to go back and look at it. But he gets really excited and then finds out that it's only worth like $5. And BR Cannon Boss, thanks for the follow. And you boys are feeling better? Yeah, my brother is feeling a lot better now. He had some really bad respiratory stuff going on. Even last week, during last stream, and he was trying to power through it, so I made him work and stream. So thank goodness he doesn't do any of the talking, because he would not have been able to do that. How's your mom? She's doing much better. Much, much better. Still not out of the woods yet. But that's, all the worst stuff is done with now. Remember, we were trying to tell him that the excitement is not justified. Exactly. It's just like, oh my god, I got a pink, I got a pink. How much is it worth? $5. That's exactly how it goes.
Hello there.
Exactly, Dog Dude. Gold, go, 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 go. And Young Toad, thanks for the follow, man. Mr. Supreme, what software are you using? First time you're seeing this. How's it going, my man? Welcome in. This program is called Adobe Flash CS6. It's a very old program, back from like 2014. So that's we're just very familiar with this program. So that's why, even though it's so old and outdated and discontinued and not supported anymore, we still like using it because we're so used to it. And the house in our how's it going, man? Glad to see everybody up and around and active on this Sunday. Little button, congrats on being a peanut team. Well, by golly, thank you, everybody. It was only a matter of time. If you work hard and you're determined to do something, then you can achieve your dreams. You've tried to draw on your tablet and it's so much different than paper touch-wise. Yeah, if somebody's learning like digital artwork and everything, especially when using a tablet for the first time, it will take a few weeks, maybe a few months to really get used to it. And then once you do, it kind of becomes second nature. You won't even notice it anymore. But it'll take some time for sure. It will be different. And Doctor, thanks for the follow. Me and my boys, how are you so quick with it? Well, that's because there's two of us. There's two Burnt Peanut Animateds that work on all these episodes and everything. So for those who haven't been a part of the stream yet, like this is lore from like way back for the past couple months that we've been streaming. But yeah, there are two people that run and operate Burnt Peanut Animated. And Rebel Sun, hey, I subscribe. Well, welcome in. The Burnt Peanut Animated bro. Yeah, exactly. It's like they're the. That's exactly what it is. There's two of us. And D King, thanks for the follow, my man.
Hello there.
And me and my boys as well. And Cornelius. Man, everyone's coming in today. Alleviate and Baja. Man, Voltage. Oh, jeez. There's a ton of everybody coming in. Welcome in, everybody.
Hello there.
You love the content and you hope you can keep it up. Exactly, my man. That's the plan. That's the plan, to keep this going for as long as we can, because I know you guys. And Aaron Colts and Elevate and B. Oh my god, all the notifications popping up so quickly over here.
Hello
there. Chili Dilly Dog. Welcome in, everybody. Glad to have everyone here. How many years have you been doing this profession? My brother and I have always been art focused. Oh, big racing, my man. Giving out a sub. W Big Racing. Thank you, my man. Greatly appreciate you and everybody who's been so kind and generous over all this time for supporting all the videos. And when we started streaming on Twitch and we just on YouTube and everything, just it's been great to have everybody here with us. How's it going, boss? But no, to give just give that quick little update for how many years we've been doing this. My brother and I, we've been doing artwork ever since we were young. So we're in our 30s. As anyone could probably tell by all the references we make in our cartoons, it's all like old Cartoon Network stuff and SpongeBob and everything. So very much in the 30s. And so we went to school for animation, and we did a lot of commission work outside of college, and then some professional work when it comes to animation. And then for a long time, for these past 8 years or so, we took a hiatus from animation. Oh, Ed Durka giving out a sub as well. Thank you, my man. And Ash Plays and Hype. Oh, we already got a hype train going on. Perfect. What better thing than on that Sunday? Exactly, Haven. And Courage the Cowardly Dog and everything. And Hash Browns. How's it going, man? This is cool as you make these animations. Well, by golly, thank you, everyone. I'm glad everybody can be here on this this Sunday to just join us and get a quick look and quick peek of how these things are made. Yeah, Burrito, the good era of cartoons. There's been a few, here and there and everything, but let's not kill ourselves. The golden days of animation was that the early 1990s, early 2000s animation were the peak Cartoon Network. Everyone knows this. It's true.
Hello there.
Very happy for you guys that it's working out so well. Do you have any contact with Peanut himself? Or was it just something out of the blue? My brother and I, we were able to, speak to Peanut a few times. He's exactly as everyone says who has met him. He's the exact same guy as he is on stream as he is off stream. So that was cool that we were able to speak with Peanut and everything. And rightfully so now, because, he mentioned that it's part of Peanut Productions and so on and so forth. Which is great. I always thought that was a great name. I was like, Peanut Productions. Did you have to get a permission from Peanut, or is this just a passion project? Just curious. D-King, at the start, we didn't speak to anybody. We just decided to do it. It's kind of like, for the most part, like making fan content. I know some people could be like, oh, well, you're using his audio and everything. But, it's fine. A lot of people, for the most part, unless, some could be a little high-strung about it. Or maybe it's just a personal preference that they don't want something like that to be made. And Yo Nelly and MT and Retchy and Raptor. Thanks for the follows, everyone.
Hello there.
So no, we didn't ask anyone in the beginning. It was kind of just us making a fan project, and we just kept at it. Just kept going. And it turned into what it is today, which it seems a lot of people really do enjoy these cartoons for sure. I mean, I love making them too. It's always fun to make these.
Hello there.
As I'm not a comedian, but when you're trying to make something funny, it's always great to know that people are actually laughing and actually enjoying it. Especially when you watch Peanut's reaction to these videos, he has a great time, and especially just with the last episode where he's watching the Night's Dead episode. Those are the kind of reactions you definitely want when you're making content that is revolves around comedy. You say dumb stuff? No way. It's the man himself. Absolutely. Oh, and Saturn. How's it going, Saturn? Exactly, Loro. It's the motion. It's a little bit of motion. Exactly, Dirk. Look at all the people coming out to look at the stream for the first time. Exactly, Perch. The crew is growing. We're consolidating.
Hello there.
And User, how's it going, my man? Well, you and your brother are very talented. Thank you so much. We always appreciate those comments that people leave. It's starting to become a little bit right now where it's hard to get back to absolutely everybody.
Hello there.
Oh, User, how's it going, my man? Oh, thanks for the small little bits over there. I didn't even know you could do that on Twitch. It's been a hot minute since I've used Twitch for a while.
Hello there.
Flinch, oh my god, Night's Dead was insanely funny. I do think that it was a great episode. There was just so much to it, and even though it's only about a minute or so, people may have not either realized or remember that whole segment of them actually playing that part, it lasted for like 20 or 30 minutes of them doing that over and over again. Or maybe it was 13 minutes, I think my brother's telling me, because he went to go and look and cut up the best parts from that episode to make what you guys heard in the animated version. It was around 13 minutes of them just constantly doing that. Oh, which command? Perch? The Discord? Oh, I don't think I set that up. I think I said I would, and then I didn't, because I'm very lazy. Chris, I still say the Hutch looking for his burger is one of the best ones. I think all of them are great. Not just because we make them, but because so many people have like different moments that they enjoy more, and comedy's subjective to everybody. So some people like some of the first episodes, some of them like the newest ones that come out more than other ones. Personally, I do feel like the hair and the tortoise and the hare may be our funniest episode, just of how much we were laughing ourselves. How's it going, Cheesebo? And Bacon Boy literally choked from laughing last night from seeing the night TikTok. That, well, hopefully you caught your breath with that one. Hopefully you didn't choke too bad. I apologize from the secondhand chokeage over there. I followed you since the first animation I saw. See, these are all the ride or dies for everybody.
Hello there.
And a Daily Fried KFC. Thanks for the follow, man. Over there on the Twitch side.
Hello there.
The PPA TV series would be a hit. A lot of people have said is like, man, I really want this to be like a real series. On like Netflix or something. Maybe one day it'll grow into that. You never know what could happen when it comes to like classic. I'm sure for many people here have been around YouTube for a while. If anybody is like remembering the old days of YouTube cartoons and everything, a lot of those creators who made cartoons back in the day have made like shows now today or are working on them. So I think one of the biggest examples for me personally is a show on Adult Swim called Smiling Friends. Those animators my brother and I watched when we were, teenagers. We were 14, 15, 16, and years beyond that as well. And then they had the opportunity to actually make a show based on their creations. So that's just the power of YouTube. And these cartoons for Peanut started on YouTube and TikTok. Who knows if they continue on for years and years? You very well could see a Peanut animated show.
Hello there.
Like the ASGF series. Yeah, exactly. The Ass Stuff series. Yeah. See that one? That one became a show, I believe.
Hello there.
Bro, Peanut not being able to say the words of Peanut trolling her was epic. I was there for that day during that stream. For sure, and I don't believe we started the channel yet, but I knew, I was just like, this moment right here is going to be an episode if we ever decide to do it.
Hello there.
Fletch, a huge fan of Penny Arcade. Yeah, see, all those classic stuff. How's it going, Tyler? My kids love the tortoise and the hare, and they're 11, 8, and 6. See, the Peanut circle expands to all kinds of demographic. You can be in your 30s like us. You can be some people are older. They said it was like, man, I'm 50 or 60 years old and I showed these to my grandkids and they couldn't stop laughing because they're fans of Peanut as well. They found it because they're fans. It's like, so it's just all over the place. Yeah, the general TV audience won't get the Twitch streaming stuff. Exactly. It's like not everybody is even now a lot of people are still wondering. It's like, so people watch people play video games and that's their job? So a lot of, the older ones, parents and older now, 60s, 70s and everything, they're still even confused about what some of their kids do. It's just like, so that's a job? I'm like, yes, exactly, that's a job. You never know what's going to be a job in the future now. Who would have ever thought, right? And Bruce Juice, they're all great in your opinion? Perfect. Let's keep that momentum. Let's keep it going. And Miss Print, how's it going, man? Excellent. We're on the last short, guys. Oh, thank you, my man.
Hello there.
I'm glad everybody got a kick out of that one. We've held on to that one for a hot minute. I think it was a few weeks that we held on to it.
Hello there.
And Mr. Silly, how's it going, my man? Ah, Mr. Silly, Mr. Silly. I'm 45 and hood. See, there you go, dog, dude. It goes, the demographic for Peanuts content could be anywhere. 55-year-old bungalow. See, there you go, Wolf. We all have something to enjoy. And Free Mikey and Grow. How's it going? How's it going, Sock? Welcome in, everybody. Over on the Twitch side. And the YouTube side. We got both going up, if anyone's curious. I know everyone likes to spam their emotes and all their other stuff on Twitch, and YouTube is far behind on all their stuff. So hopefully here's to one day of them catching up. Grow Medical, love watching you do work, man. It's so amazing. Thank you, my man. Oh, don't worry. I just got that as you were really excited. You were really excited to say it. Truck guy, you see 44, 35. As someone earlier said, it's just like their kids are, or their grandkids are 11, 8, and so the range is all over the place.
Hello there.
Star Felix, do you use a drawing tablet? Indeed we do. Yes, we do. One of those, I believe it's called a Huion. It's a Wacom. I remember we did use a Huion prior. Then we got a Wacom. Because back in the day, these big Wacom tablets, the ones where they're like a big screen that you draw on, those were like $1,500, $2,000 to get one of those. And now they're so accessible now, you can easily get one for like $150, $120. Bruce Juice. I only hear that in Gimmick's voice. Genius, genius, genius. Please tell me you guys are doing that guy's song. Which song? Hopefully it's not like a D's Nuts joke or something like that, because people have already gotten me a few times throughout the streams. So what would happen if you ever played a game with Peanut and had to animate yourself into an episode? That would be... Now see, Nathan, I didn't even think of that. That would be a good question. What would we do? We probably have like our own little version of ourselves, and we'd have to do it that way. On Twitch, we actually have there's a few emotes that we have over there where it is like a small little emote version of ourselves that we use. We actually did put ourselves in an episode one time too, where it was the Hutch Burger episode, and when Nick himself was saying, it's like, man, you gotta have someone like animate that. When that person came up, that's our version of us that we did, where we're just waving at the camera. Oh, Miss Brit, you giving out 5 more subs to the community? Thanks so much, my man. You know, no one ever has to donate or sub or anything, but I know everyone loves to come and support stuff, especially when watching these things, but never feel like you guys have to do that. We make these videos for free. All we want people to do is just watch them and get a kick out of them. But thanks a ton, Miss Brit, my man. Thank you so much. Big W's for Miss Print. Oh, how's it going, Raider? Sorry, I'm looking back and forth at both chats, so sometimes people are having conversations over there, and then I look at YouTube chat over here. Love you, I think I've watched them all better than most animated stuff on TV. It's a sad truth, but you're actually kind of right. Not because our stuff is good, it's just because stuff on TV is not that great right now. How's it going, Ace? Thanks for the follow, my man. Oh my god, is this Little P? They grow up so fast. It's like, no, I am not Little P. I am not Little P. Oh yeah, see, there you go. I didn't even realize that. I'm just looking at the chats over and over again. I didn't realize that my brother is slacking once again. No, but of course, to have anyone be as generous as they have been, especially like all these wonderful people over on the Twitch side, just giving their hard-earned ducats to gift out subs and gift out everything as well. Oh yes, Clubface as well. If anybody would like, you don't have to. If anyone would like to hit the like button on Twitter, it does wonders for getting the word out and the algorithms and all that other stuff that nobody really cares about, but somehow it's important.
Hello there.
How's it going, kitten? Thanks so much for all the work you do. Makes me smile. That's the goal. That's the goal, absolutely. Thank you so much. Trombone Willie, I'm amazed at how well you're keeping up with chat while actively drawing. I will let you in on a little secret, sir. There's actually 2 of us that work on these animations. One of us is working, and the other one is talking to chat. But we only do that on the Sundays where we actually stream. That's how we knew we would have to devise it. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to get any work done because we just want to hang out with everyone and talk with everything. and just interact with everybody. So we wouldn't be able to get a lot done if we did it our normal way of just both of us working. But that's what we do through the week. Is we both just work on these episodes. So I appreciate the compliment, but I'm a fraud. There's actually two of us. And one of us is working while the other one stole his mic. In that case, you were entirely unimpressed with this whole charade. I deserve that. It's true. I am fraudulent. A fake, a sham.
Hello there.
Turning 60 in November, full on Bugulator, has changed my life a bit. Went from conspiracy theories and politics that made me miserable to literally enjoy life, just not giving a shit about OP. Exactly. Sometimes it just takes... It's just... Oh, Trombone Willie, thanks for the subscription over there on Twitch, my man. Greatly appreciated. Everybody being so generous these days. I'm just a humble Bungulator, like all of you. I require nothing except a moment of your time, just a quick, tasteful moment.
Hello there.
How's it going, gentlemen? Sweet, I stream. I love your animations. Exactly. Thank you so much, my man. I'm glad everybody enjoys them. They're fun to make, and everybody gets a kick out of them. And now they're starting to feel like they're becoming a real big part of the community. It's just like, how many people can honestly say they have like a dedicated animated series that comes out every week of their streams? It's like that is far and few in between that people can actually say that. Now, I'm not gonna go ahead and go as far as to say it doesn't happen, because back in the 2010s, a lot of people did have that. But stuff changes on YouTube, so people don't actively do that anymore, because it's algorithms are based around like watch time, and animations take a good portion to make, so it's like it wasn't feasible to keep that up anymore. So the only ones who are able to do it are people who know that it's not going to be like a solid way to... I wouldn't say to go ahead and support yourself, but if you can support yourself doing it, that's probably the best thing to look forward to. But yeah, not many people can say they have a dedicated animated series that I think is pretty funny. Everybody seems to like it. It's not slop that's thrown together, or maybe it's a less skilled animator. It'd be like, it's a little rough. I get their idea, but it's actually enjoyable. People get the jokes and the comedy and the references, and it's made from someone who actually watches the stream, so you actually get all those full inside jokes from everything.
Hello there.
Sorry, I went on a little bit of a tangent right there. I was not ignoring, but got sidetracked a little bit.
Hello there.
Exactly, you guys caught me monologuing. You devious dog, you caught me monologuing. Let me go ahead and see what maybe I missed on the YouTube side. I've been just seeing all the first time chatters over here on Twitch, and thanks so much everyone for coming in and stopping in for over there. But let's see, what did I miss on YouTube? I think somebody asked how long does it take them. It takes us roughly around about, depending on how episodes go, anywhere from like 6 to 8 days to make an episode.
Hello there.
So, and that's with both of us working. So, if it was only one of us, we'd probably have a hard time doing that. So, thank goodness there's two of us. Mods, it keeps saying that the Discord link has expired. See, I thought I fixed that, but apparently I didn't.
Hello there.
Man, I am just all kinds of wrong with all these links. People are telling me that there's no command on Twitch, and the links expired and everything. I don't know what I'm doing. I just color it between the lines.
Hello there.
It takes some time for sure. Depends on the skill, I want to say, and what you want to accomplish. Exactly, Chris. It's like, what do you want to do with this?
Hello there.
A lot of people, when they try and make stuff like this, of course, people can have all different kinds of ideas of what they want to do. A lot of people, for the most part, will think first monetarily of just like, man, I wonder how much I could make with these. But it has to be of, man, I wonder what I can do with this. I wonder what I can do with this idea. And gradually you can start thinking about it. It's like, oh, wow, people actually have an interest in this stuff. I was like, okay, what else could I do? And okay, now people are really starting to like this. How can I take it even further? And if you happen to support yourself while doing it, you know, people do need to survive. It's not uncommon to think about that stuff, but if people are trying to get into like the productions of these things just for the monetary gain, kind of like when you had the huge influx of streamers of be like, oh my god, I could play video games and get paid for it. How not realizing that you need to spend dedicated time to building a community and be engaging and entertaining. So it's you can't just do it for, I wouldn't say wrong reasons, because there's nothing wrong with, hey, I want to have streaming as my job. Hey, I want to have being an animator as my job. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's just like, if you want to make that as your first focus, it's most likely not going to pan out that way. Unless you have a lot of charisma or something.
Hello there.
But even someone like Peanut was streaming for years before he got noticed. Just as any of the big people now, they were all small streamers. They sat there and streamed to Nightbot for hours and weeks and months on end. It's all about the mindset. Dag, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just coloring between lines that close reference. It's actually a reference that my brother and I have said throughout like our entire time being on the internet and making artwork and everything. It's just like, I don't know what I'm doing really. I just color in between the lines. So if it is something that Cloaksy said, then it happens to be a coincidence. I am your conqueror. Oh yeah, that's right, because that's what the notification is. It's the Peanut flag.
Hello there.
Yeah, Bunny was here since stream 1. All the people from Hutch's stream, I know those were always big supporters. Just from day 1 of just going in, everyone was like, "Oh my goodness, this is like you're the guy that makes all the stupid cartoons." And so a lot of them have helped us, set up the Discord and Saturn and Durka and Perch and everything. Those are all people from Hutch's crew and Charter and everything. Please don't hate me for forgetting names or for not saying a specific name. But yeah, it's like all that crew. Durka, I just stand here, exactly. So it's just like it's bits and pieces from everybody's communities that have come over here and helped us build this place and have supported.
Hello there.
Christoph, Peanut needs to put you guys on payroll. Well, we are part of Peanut Productions now, so hopefully.
Hello there.
But regardless, the animations still keep coming. Regardless of what happens, there will be animations every week for the foreseeable future. Something to look forward to.
Hello there.
How long on average does it take to finish an episode? Roughly around 6 to 8 days. Sometimes there's a few episodes that can go a little faster. Maybe they'll take 5 days. But roughly, it's anywhere from, I guess if you want to do the true average, it's like 5 to 8 days. But it can change depending on what episode is being worked on. How's it going, Gav, the notorious Gad?
Hello there.
Are you going to add you? You thought you recognized Saturn from yeah, we got the Hutch crew over here. How's it going, Rittenhouse? You didn't know you live streamed the animation? It's relatively new. It's not the newest. I think we've been doing it for close to maybe like 2.5 months now. If I'm looking at like video details and everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, okay. This is I think this is the 8th week that we've had a stream, but it's 9 weeks since we started, so they're relatively new. I know not everyone would have known that, but it's just something that we wanted to put on there. Be like, hey, you want to know what? Peanut doesn't stream on Sundays. Maybe if we stream ourselves, maybe we can, get some interaction with the community and people can hang out and see what we do. So they're relatively new. But it's great that everybody still likes to come out, even when it's just artwork. People love to come out and check it out. Exactly.
Hello there.
You guys get that peanut fix. We're not Peanut. We're not trying to take Peanut's whole shtick, even though we
Hello there.
make all of the audio from his streams and everything. It's just like I just happened to have called myself BurntPeanutAnimated.
Hello there.
What people would search for? Yeah, we just literally just thought of it as just like, all right, what do people search for? The first thing they did, nobody really types the. So we were gonna say, are we gonna be called the Burnt Peanut Animated, or are we just gonna be called Burnt Peanut Animated? And we were like, people search up Burnt Peanut, so that's how that name came to be. That's awesome. The Hutch's people helped out. I follow all of them. They're great to watch. Exactly. I think though in this sense we're talking about like the actual like mods and community members from Hutch's crew. I think that's mostly what we were talking about in that regard.
Hello there.
How's it going, Rays? What's up, dude? Love your artwork. Keep it up. Well, thank you, my man. I'm glad we can make something that people enjoy. I was like, hello, I have returned, Austin.
Hello there.
Noting one factor, if it's good, it does not matter. Exactly.
Hello there.
I know my brother and I have always said is just like, oh man, if I could just choose a name rather than having to think about what people click on when it comes to like algorithms and everything, I think we'd probably just call like ourselves, it's a name that I've used for, gaming and Discord and everything, but it's the name Sneech. My friend a long time ago gave me that nickname because he reversed my original name that I was going on for like games and everything, and it was called Sneaky Peach. That's what I always called myself in video games back, in the early 2000s and everything. Halo 3, Call of Duty and everything was Sneaky Peach. And then years and years ago when I met my friend, instead of calling me Sneaky Peach, he just called me Sneech because he took the beginning and end of Sneaky Peach and put them together. And ever since then I've been calling myself Sneech. So if I could and nothing would change, instead of being called BurntPeanutAnimated, I'd call myself Sneech. It's something dumb and stupid, and I don't know why I really went on that tangent, but it's just like if we were talking about, names of something. And plus, it's a little nod as well to the Dr. Seuss book of like Sneetches on the beaches and everything, so I love that book. So it just happened to be, it coincide with each other. I was like, hey, I always liked that book. And my name was Sneaky Peach, and then my friend gave me that nickname. You're a natural with chat and fun to engage with. Well, I sure hope so, because then everybody would be leaving.
Hello there.
And we don't want people to leave. Halo 3 Customs was God tier. I don't think anything, even with all the games today, has come close to the feeling of Halo 3. And people say, like, well, if you feel that way, just go back and play Halo 3. It's just like, it's not the same. You can't go back to that.
Hello there.
But you are right. You're right, Daka. Halo 3 Customs was God tier. Halo 2 Campaign was legendary. All of that, all the time frame. The golden age of gaming was right there. We got to experience it. You just need a Peach avatar. That was an idea as well. I was like, do we do one of ourselves of the animated Peanut? Do we make one of ourselves? Do I put a Peach? No Peaches on the channel. Can't do it. We've already named ourselves. We've already named it. You've never been a Halo guy, but your brother loved it and got more into COD. To me, it kind of feels like the same. It's just like Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, Halo 3, the first Modern Warfare, the first, well, it didn't have online, but there was crossplay, not crossplay, split screen for the first Halo, and then you got on Xbox Live with
Hello there.
with Halo 2 and everything. I kind of like jumble that all together in the one. Gears of War.
Hello there.
Peach apple cranberry spritzer. What a combo.
Hello there.
You should be his animator for his show, Me and My Rap Family. There's actually something funny that I think if you go into the Discord, we did post like a makeshift poster. My brother, the one who's working right now, he made a makeshift poster of what Me and My Rat Family, an animated version, could potentially look like. And it's in the Discord over there. I was like, all right, that was kind of funny. I think he made that before we made the channel. Because, you know, I don't know if Peanut's idea was always that it was going to be an animated show or if it was going to be like a real show. But to us, you know, like in our mind, I'm thinking, it was like, well, the most likelihood thing is probably going to have to be an animated show. So that's why he made an animated poster of it.
Hello
I
there.
notice you hop around a lot from line and coloring and texturing. Is that to stave off boredom? No, it's the way that we work on stream and the way that we work off stream is a little different. If we're working off stream, we kind of just like go through everything in like not one pass, but we do one thing first and then we go back and then we do another thing and then we go back and do another thing. But on stream, because we only have such a limited amount of stuff that we could use to be used for this stream and for animating something, my brother finishes like a whole scene in one go, then he moves to the next scene and he finishes that full scene, and so on and so forth.
Hello there.
Well, it's kind of like a factory line during the week when we're making stuff just by ourselves without Strike. Muted? Oh, well, that's the first muted of the stream. You should feel ashamed of yourself. That won't work here, or maybe it will, maybe it'll get me. But today is not that day. Gabrielle, how do I donate? You donate by hitting like on the video and sticking around. That's how you do it. There's no monetization needed. But if people are interested in that, there are actually subscriptions available on the Twitch side. Nothing for the YouTube side. But we never ask anybody to do anything like that. We have it up over there because we know people have asked for it. Lagging. Nice try. Nice try. You're not going to get me with that one. And at least on Twitch, you know, you get some access to the emotes and everything. And everyone always loves Twitch. I wouldn't say loves Twitch. Likes Twitch more because it's so much more advanced than YouTube streaming. So that's why everyone prefers stuff over there.
Hello there.
You did it last week and said sorry then as well. Well, you got me twice.
Hello there.
Chris, you haven't played any of the new ones yet? Were we talking about the Halo games? I stopped at Halo 5. I didn't play anything else after that.
Hello there.
And even then, I didn't really like Halo 5 either. Oh, Perry's over here. Perry's World. Hey, brother. I love your videos. Your animations are amazing. Oh, thank you, sir. I appreciate everybody enjoying the animations. They take some work and a lot to go through, but I'm glad people enjoy them. If you took the best of Twitch and the best of YouTube, you have a great streaming service. Exactly. Because Twitch is great for, like, I wouldn't say discoverability, but it is way better than YouTube's discoverability. Because you can go on there's like the front page of Twitch, and you can check out people there, and then they're suggested. But on YouTube, it's because it's all videos and everything, you hardly ever see live streams. But there's stuff done better on YouTube, and then the grand majority of stuff is done better on Twitch. But that's just because it's been around for so long. You stopped before I knew we lost it by ODST. I did like ODST. I did not like ODST as much as the normal mainline games. But I felt like it was fine. It was like, I thought that was enjoyable. The marketing for ODST is what really got me.
Hello there.
This is a this is a pretty shade of purple. Good job, bro. I don't know what you're referring to, but I love the combination of like purple and blue together to get that gradient. So I don't know if that's what you were talking about, or I don't know really what we were talking about, because I'm jumping around a lot. But I agree. Halo Infinite did not expand on movement. Feels old. I didn't play Infinite either. I do know people said it was like, oh, this is a very, very different way of the game and how it went. So, I never played it. I was thinking about it, and then the game came out and came and went, and then I never did. I think by that time I was already kind of like out of it. Not in terms of gaming, just with Halo in general. Trades, just want to come and say that you are amazing. Love your edits. Well, thank you, my man. Thank you, good sir. Do you think you're improving in the way? Shamsky, with more gifted over here. Absolute W's for Shamsky in the Twitch side, everybody. Man doesn't... He just comes in like a ghost and gifts 5 and then disappears back into the ether. What an absolute legend. Thank you, my man. Always appreciate people's generosity.
Hello there.
You know that all you guys who do that, who even just hang out and watch, is a big inspiration to us to keep doing these. But Matt Sturd, do you think you're improving in the way you make these episodes, like efficiency wise? I do know that there is, back when we were first starting episodes, it was a little tedious to make episodes, and it took way longer because of how long it's been since we animated anything. But now that we're roughly around 6 or 7 months, that's not a joke, by the way, it's actually true, 6 or 7 months into animating again, things have gotten a little easier because we've remembered techniques, we've remembered how to do stuff. Yeah, it's exactly like the SpongeBob episode. It was like, Squidward, technique. We've learned a lot of the techniques, or remembered a lot of the techniques again, so I feel like it's gone faster in that regard. There's still stuff I would like to have more streamlined, but it's gonna take time in the beginning to set it up, but I think it'll save time if we happen to do it correctly. We just got to make sure it's done correctly. And how's it going, Sacco? I'm sorry, I'm going back and forth. You would argue that Twitch is terrible at discoverability. Shorts, TikToks are where most streamers convert views into Twitch. Well, now it is, yeah. Hello there. Now, with TikTok being here for a few years and everything, it is definitely a big thing for TikTok to integrate with all the other stuff as well. But, you know, back in the day, and for the most part, until TikTok arrived and everything, it was, you know, YouTube and Twitch and everything. And then Mixer, if anybody remembers that. Pretty much stopped after 2019. Game pretty much the rest of them since have been meh. I've gotten more into chill game simulators such as... and such. I'm 31, can't hang anymore. Exactly. Maybe it's because we're all washed. Maybe that's the reason why we don't enjoy games anymore, is because we are not the cracked 14-year-olds anymore that do 360 no-scopes on the gamer dads. It is because we are all shams, and we should feel terrible. Maybe that's the reason why we don't enjoy games anymore, is because we're not good at them anymore. How did Peanut... How's it going, David? How did Peanut and yourself meet or coordinate in order to start this endeavor? My brother and I, we started just because we wanted to. We didn't speak to Peanut prior to that. We just wanted to start doing stuff because we enjoyed his content, and we enjoyed watching his his streams and his videos and everything. So we became a fan from that, and just because of the way that he presented his content, we found very, very funny and very, as many people have said, very reminiscent of like old 2010s, like gaming groups and everything. So a lot of people resonated with that, resonated with my brother and I, because that's when we were gaming pretty hardcore as well. And so we just always thought to ourselves, hey, you know what? I think his character would make a really good animated version, just because of how his voice is, of how he does his streams and everything. So from that, we just decided to say, hey, you know what? I'm going to start making cartoons about it. Because we know how to animate, we know how to draw and everything, and it just became us making one after another. Hey, the small ones didn't really get as much, it got a few hundred views. You know what? Continue on, post the next one, post the next one. Keep going until someone notices. And there's a Shamsi skull for you. Thank you, my man. And so yeah, it just slowly growed. You know, there's some times where someone will do one thing and it gives them like instant stardom, instant viral. That was not our case. It took time to, get content out, to get episodes out, and then to eventually have Peanut see these episodes as well, which eventually turned into what they are now, to where people are telling him, even where we don't even have to do it anymore. People are saying, hey, Peanut, did you check out the new episode? Did you check out all this stuff? So now, and it turns into now where we're part of Peanut Productions. A streamer with a dedicated cartoon that is made relatively entertaining. I wouldn't say necessarily well, but relatively entertaining.
Hello?
And from that part, just the rest is history. Your bro is so quick with it and still looks so good too. I will give him credit. I like to give him a lot of grief sometimes, but he is pretty good when it comes to the animation side. We both have our strengths. I have always been the slower drawer, and I have a very shaky hand when it comes to, or unbalanced hand when it comes to this program specifically. I hate drawing in this program, and specifically outlining in this program, like what he's doing right now. But he knows how to do it real well. So that's why when it comes to this stream setup, why he animates and I talk, because I don't shut up and he just doesn't stop working. For the streams.
Hello there.
How's it going, Tuna, my man? I know there's been I've been monologuing for so much this stream.
Hello there.
I seem to have missed a good portion of people over on the Twitch side. I do apologize, everybody, but I did not realize that there was a ton of you guys here today. My goodness, we got 233 on YouTube and 235 on Twitch. I never even seen numbers like that. I had no idea people were hanging out over here. So, and I always like to interact and talk with everybody that I can. Misprint again with more 5s? I can't believe this. What an absolute mad lad.
Hello there.
Thank you, my man. You don't know how much that means to a Goopa.
Hello there.
Emmius, how's it going? It's the man, the myth, the legend. I wouldn't say it's the legend. It's more like the guy who knows how to color a few things, and it just happens to be funny that one time. But to all the people that I missed, I'm going to try and catch up with a few of your stuff over here. I want to try and do, Twitch, YouTube over here.
Hello there.
But thanks for all the first-time chatters that are coming in. All the people that are just checking the stream out for the first time. I know there was some bigger news this past weekend when it came to people finally saying, yeah, BurntPeanutAnimated is part of Peanut Productions. And
Hello there.
that was a great time. That was enjoyable for everybody to see the newest big episode. That was actually one we were saving onto for a while. So I'm glad people were able to catch that with Peanut, because the reaction is exactly the reactions you want.
Hello there.
And Sellers, hey there, for my first time, love your clips, bro. Thanks so much, my man.
Hello there.
And to all the people who have been giving their their compliments as well throughout the chats. I may not have read them, but I am trying. And Joby1, it's my dream to make a cartoon one day, but I don't know how much animation. Oh, you don't know much about animation. I feel the same way about drawing digitally. It can be challenging, for sure.
Hello there.
It isn't. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's not an easy thing to do. It does take a lot of dedication, a lot of knowledge and understanding of stuff, because animation is quite different. It could be. Oh, and Epics, thank you for the sub, the Prime sub as well. I appreciate you guys and all the people, Misprint and Shamsky, and people giving up their hard-earned ducats, and Ronan as well with the other Prime. My goodness. Thank you so much, everybody. All right, Dunk, that's actually a funny combo. I like that. Over on the Twitch side. Is it? Yeah, that's Habibi's hands and everything. That's a good combo. I like that combo. No, but Joby, it's it'll take time and definitely a lot of effort. It's not something that's easy to do. It will require focus and dedication. Even if you don't see results immediately, it sometimes, not to discourage anyone, but it sometimes does take years to get stuff like this down. So don't be discouraged, even if it takes a while. You can still do it. Many people have done many things later into their lives and found success with it. I do know, I have one friend. Oh, and all the people on the Twitch side. Adino and Turk and Alien as well. You had no idea we streamed. They did a long stream last night because of the Sands tournament. They were up till around 4 a.m. Oh, I remember that there was a... There was the big stream over there. I heard they came in 7th place, which is not too bad, because I was not familiar with the majority of players over in that tournament. And Saturn as well, thanks for letting people know that, hey, if you want to do that quick little moment just to like the stream on the YouTube side, that helps a tremendous amount. But yeah, Dino, it's glad to have everyone here. A lot of first-time chatters, especially on the Twitch side. You know, as the streams go on, you actually see that, you know, there'll be a big influx at the beginning, and then as time goes on, you start to see level it out. But on the Twitch side today, specifically for Twitch side, it's just been going up. So I'm glad everybody has been enjoying their time here.
Hello there.
And Epic, I've been subbed to your YouTube channel since the first clip. Never knew you guys did the live streams. Awesome work. Well, my man, I appreciate it. I thank you a lot. I hope nobody gets too annoyed by me constantly saying that, but I always like to show my gratitude for all you wonderful, wonderful people. Oh, and Dunk Chuck with the gifted sub as well. Thank you, my man. Where can you find the Discord? I believe... one moment. I don't have the... Oh, yes, Ducker. Yeah, quick, give this man the Discord link. There we go. We like to hang out in there a lot during the week and everything. So if people are ever interested in hanging out, we get to do stuff there. People get to leave suggestions for animations as well. It's always a good time to search through those. Oh, and Epic giving out, not only did he use his Prime, but he also gifted out more as well.
Hello there.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, my man. To giving all those gifted to Mischievous and Silent, Mike and Smoke. Hey man, I'm gonna go rewatch some of the clips. I'll still be here there supporting you boys. Thank you, my man. Or if it were not people, we're bungulators. Exactly. We're all in it together.
Hello there.
Oh, lottie dees, good lottie dees, good lottie das. Big Doodler, fake. Exactly. It's all a fake stream. The stream doesn't exist. You're gifting stuff to the air. We're just a figment of your imagination, just a light, tasteful figment. How's it going? Chill. Link in the YouTube chat is working, but iOS blocked it. Okay, so I have seen that. Yeah, Son, is that what you mentioned last time, where your iOS was getting blocked? Was it you that mentioned that?
Hello there.
Has Peanut hired you yet? We are part of Peanut Productions, as per the stream on Friday. For anyone, lawsuit incoming? I doubt it. Doubt it. Get that man out of here. Nobody wants you. Lagged and muted. Well, somebody already said that earlier in the stream, so I don't believe you. How about that, huh?
Hello there.
I wonder if Peanut has an alt account and lurks around in the stream. I doubt it.
Hello there.
That man is busy. He's got a lot of things to do on Sunday. He's got many burgers to eat, many places to order. He has no time for such things on Saturdays and Sundays. Oh my goodness. Austin. I can't believe it. Look at that man go. He's just handing out 10 gifted subs on the Twitch side. By golly, I don't know what to say. I kind of sound like a broken clock or a broken record over here. It's just repeating the same things over and over. It's just like, oh, thank you, man. Oh, thank you, man. Oh, thank you, man. But thank you, my man, Austin. All your hard-earned ducats, everyone. Spending them on a goopa like me. With a quick sip of the silly, just real quick. It's actually just water with some Mio juice inside of it. But thank you so much, Austin, my man. You guys have been a part of the crew since day ones. The Biz, that's fantastic. Congrats and well deserved. Your content is hilarious. Well, thank you, my man. Thank you, good sir. I'm glad everybody, it's now becoming a thing that people are looking forward to, even more so now. It's something that people could look forward to for the weekly stuff.
Hello there.
Oh, and Epic Mitch again.
Hello there.
Exactly, fake. Yeah, I'm sorry, old friend. It is fake silly juice. It is fake. It is not truly silly juice. A little bit more on a like a real tone. My brother and I actually can't drink alcohol because we have very bad acid reflux, and alcohol just triggers it. So we're stuck forever. We are unfun forever.
Hello
Chill
there.
vibe. If Knight is in fact dead, I agree. He is dead, but one more shot couldn't work. My bad. One more shot couldn't hurt, is what I was meant to say. Honestly, it's healthier not to drink. People seem to have a good time, and I can never know because I can't handle the alcohol hitting my esophagus and burning the trachea all the way down. Quick question. So what's the difference now that you're part of the production thing as compared to before? Is just now you can get in trouble? Oh my god. Oh my god, the man's right. Is that the only difference? Is that I could get in trouble now? Is that I have deadlines now? Oh my good. Oh, by the gods. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. The man with one sentence changed the whole thing. Have you tried Voodoo Rangers? Unfortunately, I have not. I feel I will die if I try a Voodoo Ranger from all the acid destroying my esophagus.
Hello
Yeah,
there.
exactly. I think now is the time to panic. Peanut is his corporate overlord now. Yep, the Peanut Overlords. Are you doing a transition for Peanut at some point? That could be... nothing's been discussed in depth to that degree yet. But who knows? Maybe some time could be taken in the future to actually make an animated intro. Peanut has mentioned this before, but the animator who does it for him now, which his name is Mark. I think like Mark Designs. He posted the stuff on Twitter and everything. But he is class A. He is S tier. He knows exactly what he's doing. So even if we never get to make an animated intro, everybody is in very good hands with that man there. There is no need for us to even do it because he has everything under control. But if they would like one in the future, then that option is always available. Mark Renders, there we go. That's right. Another amazing talented person, absolutely. And I heard the story of that earlier on, but I didn't know if it was true or not, that he used to be the original creator for all of Doc's streams and Doc's transitions. And now that I look at Peanut stuff and look at his past work, I'm like, oh, you know what? I see it. I see it now. Because even those back then were great. I loved those. And now they're being brought to Peanut streams. Drinking isn't even worth it. Well, if you guys are saying so, if you guys say so, tell Peanut you need to do a reel of the best, funniest clips for an intro. Potentially, that could be an idea. You never know. It'd be an honor to work with Peanut. That man was on another level. Exactly. And he's been the same guy since in the early days for all of his early Tarkov streams to now and everything. It's just the same guy, just no change up. Oh, Mr. Fetus, my man. Hello, good sir. Finally catching this live, throwing this up on the big screen in Chili's now. Perfect. That man over there, he has a franchise of Chili's at many, many locations across the United States and beyond. Well, welcome in, my man. We are big fans of Mr. Fetus and all the Rust crew where we first discovered everybody, so that is wonderful. I am glad people like Quicksand, which is Habibi for those who may not know his stream name, of Quicksand / Habibi and Fetus and Coco and all the artists from there, Monstra and everyone. I think that has been a great addition to the crew. I did not know it was something I needed.
Hello there.
But now we all know that we cannot live without those inclusions.
Hello there.
I hope the Chili's thing is true. I worked at Chili's in college. I will let the man himself discuss if that is true or not. I will not confirm nor deny if that is true. I will let the man himself.
Hello there.
Fetus used to work at Blizzard. His family did too. Ah, of course. The ancient lore. The lore that has been passed down from generations. Second gen to be clear. Of course, absolutely. Do not be mistaken. That man has ran his Chili's and his Wombat rescue centers from before time was time. Dude, your videos are funny as hell. I appreciate that, my man. I thank you greatly for all the people that enjoy and get a kick out of these things. I just realized where my brother's drawing right now. That's what he was doing.
Hello there.
And Fetus, my man, honoring us with that light, tasteful Chili's tier 1 sub. The menu. Oh, and the 5 as well. Oh my goodness. Thank you, my man. It means the world that everybody has been coming in and enjoying themselves, and that we can all hang out together as a crew. But thank you so much, my man. Thank you, Fetus. That means a great amount of us of stuff to my brother and I. You are a man of the people. And I thank you, sir. And I hope all your endeavors continue to prosper as they have been. Oh, you have to follow Habibi. I didn't know his name on Twitch. Exactly. I'm glad I said, because I'm pretty sure when people were trying to find Quicksand, they were typing in Habibi, not knowing that his name was Quicksand. Peanuts are fruits too. You know what, Turtle Man? I don't think that you are incorrect. What are peanuts again? It's just like it's something so obscure. It's just like, wait, it's not a nut, or maybe am I thinking something? Am I stupid? Maybe I'm stupid. I don't know. I just saw that comment and I'm like, oh my god, you're right. I think peanuts are actually considered like a fruit, or am I thinking tomatoes?
Hello there.
Oh my god, I'm having an existential crisis over here for mixing up those things.
Hello there.
It's like a bean. Yeah, there we go. Legumes. Grows in the ground. Yeah, are they a root? Are they a parasite? Are they incarnations of evil itself? I don't know. Tomatoes are a fruit and peanut
Hello there.
are a legume. Okay. All right. Now I understand. I don't understand at all.
Hello there.
And dying world. Get to see how the magic happens? Absolutely. Welcome in. Welcome in to where the magic it kind of takes place only on Sundays, kind of for a little bit. And for all the wonderful people, on a more serious note, for all the wonderful people coming in and spending their Sundays with us and these silly little cartoons on these silly little episodes, having silly little dreams, doing silly little things. Oh, and Asa got timed out again. Perfect. Wonderful. There it goes again. Peanuts are a tubular legume, a rare one. I see. About how many hours does a typical video take to animate? It depends on the episode. Some could actually be a little quicker, but the majority fall around anywhere from 5 to 8 days. And that's both my brother and I working, because we have a few other obligations as well. It's not work related, but because we use this as like our full-time work. But it's other obligations that we have to do. So we work on it anywhere from 6 to 10 hours a day. It can range between those times. Sometimes it's 8, sometimes it's 9, sometimes it's 5.5. So roughly around 5 to 8 days, if I'm being generous, 5 to 8 days with both of us working full time on an episode.
Hello there.
But sometimes it can go a little faster. Sometimes it takes 4 days, sometimes it takes 5 days. We don't speak about eating peanuts. That is part of the family. We don't want to do that. That would be called cannibalism, which is frowned upon in most societies. He's edible, you're edible, or everything in this room is edible. Even I'm edible. Exactly. If we eat a peanut, that is considered peanut racism, and we are an ally around here. We don't discriminate against peanuts around here. So, how's it going, Domobox? Oh, with her interview on Twitch alone. You know, I forgot to look up at the top, and you are correct. That is actually very crazy to me, because I just last week we had a very, very light, tasteful crew here, and then just all of a sudden, tons and tons of people wanted to come in and show their support, most likely because of the big announcement that happened on Friday, where Peanut did let everyone know that my brother and I are part of Peanut Productions now. How's it going, Sid? He streams well. I love your content. You're a genius of an animation. Well, thank you, my man. I appreciate all the kind words from everybody and all the follows that literally, I believe over 200 followers I forgot to read out. But I think it would just be me reading followers, so that's why I didn't do that.
Hello there.
all those people who are following, just know in my heart that I love you deeply, and I will be in your bedroom tonight
Hello there.
to watch you sleep. So just go ahead and let that know. Just know that it will happen.
Hello there.
You cannot stop it. You cannot stop it. It will be, it will come to fruition, whether you want it to or not. Are you Santa? I very well could be. That's what happens as well. Oh, who just subscribed? And Vala.
Hello there.
Thank you for the tier 1 sub, as my man. Or my gal, whichever one it may be. I don't know. Everybody has different names on the internet. But thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. Oh, where in the world? And it comes in and gives 15 subs, 15 gifted subs. Oh my goodness.
Hello there.
Valascad 19. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it.
Hello there.
Absolute W's in the chat for them for being so generous today. I don't know what to say. Thank you greatly. I cannot express to words that I have not already said. I'm trying to figure out other words, but I can't find. I have to open up a dictionary to find out other words I can use to say thank you.
Hello there.
And Skess, how's it going?
Hello there.
How's it going, John? Why, hello there. By the way, I love your content and I laugh and watch multiple times. You bring light to my dark days. Well, John, I am happy to do that. A lot of things going on in the world today, and you know, people can feel lost and confused, maybe a little tired, and kind of hungry a little bit. But my brother and I are very glad that we can make these quick little silly cartoons for people to enjoy. Even if it's just for a moment. Okay, I'm probably realizing that I did not take into account that so many people were going to come in, because a lot of the screen is being covered up by just the alerts just constantly going off. I wonder if there is a way for my brother to hear this as he's working over there and maybe move those to another side of the... Oh, and Flinch, thanks for the prime, my man. I just have to look over for a quick second. Good, if you can hear me, is there a way we can move the alerts maybe to a smaller side to the corner so we're not interrupting the stream for a quick moment? A light, tasteful, small little break for the moment right here as we figure that out. I just realized that throughout the entire time that could be a little distracting. Are we sure we got Knight? We have to check again. Who volunteers to go and check to see if Knight is dead? Maybe the bottom right would be best. You know, that could be something. Can we put it in the bottom right, seeing as there is nothing down there in the bottom right?
Hello there.
He said he moved it and he's going to move it again because that's exactly the thing that we should do. I apologize, everyone. I'm not trying to lessen all of your support and everything. It's just with so many people coming in and showing their support, I don't want to get it distracted by being directly in the center of the screen. Knight's dead. I just killed him. Perfect. Oh, thank goodness. I was worried about him, buddy. Thank God.
Hello there.
Gingy checked. She said Knight's dead. Perfect. Wonderful.
Hello there.
All right.
The Knight is Schrodinger's cat. Better shoot twice. Exactly. Is Knight dead? If he is dead, then you would have to open up the box to look.
Hello there.
W counted. This is such Bob Ross vibes. I don't think my voice is as soothing as that genius of a man. Rest in peace, our dearly beloved Bob Ross. Yo, you killed Knight. Oh, thank goodness. Another patriot right there. What an ally. A round of applause for Kay Browner. Gingy is a cool guy. I agree. Very cool. Pretty cool dude. In-game, of course. Ah, yes. There we go. In-game. I love the clarification because now we know exactly where.
Hello there.
A happy little peanut. Exactly. There are no mistakes. There's only happy little peanuts. Are you working for Mr. Peanut now? We are part of Peanut Productions. Yes, sir. Part of it, absolutely. Get to continue making these fun animations for all you people.
Hello there.
But is your hair as glorious? Unfortunately, not. That thing is running as fast as it can from my forehead to the back of my skull. If anybody seen Dragon Ball Z, does anybody know Vegeta? That's what my hairline is starting to look like right now. It's unfortunate. I don't want it to happen, but that's the way it is. Gotta be quicker than that. Yep, gotta be quicker than that.
Hello there.
Does Animating Peanut make you subconsciously think about getting Big Macs? I have a feeling in time my brain will get indoctrinated into thinking that. As of right now, no. But I will be. I'll be a little bit more serious because Peanut was trying the Big Arch. It made my brother and I go out and get the Big Arch. We don't. My brother stopped eating McDonald's for the most part. He doesn't really eat McDonald's anymore, and I only eat it on occasion because we're so far away from the city. So there's nothing like that around us. But we went out of our way to go to the city and go and get a Big Arch, even though my order consists of 2 McDoubles, no onions or pickles, a large order of fries, a 10-piece chicken McNugget, and a large sweet iced tea with no ice. Even though that's my order, I chose to get the Big Arch and a Big Mac instead so I can compare the two. Exactly, Miss Brains. 2 Big Macs, 2 Big Macs. The Big Arch is what the Big Mac used to be?
Hello there.
Oh, really? Is that some hidden lore where it's like that was the original recipe? How's it going, South? Love you, bro. Have a great stream. Oh, thank you, my man. I appreciate people stopping in on both the YouTube side and the Twitch side to come and watch us and have a little bit of fun today. Nah, no, McDonald's don't. I will only eat their hash browns. I will agree that their hash browns are quite, as the kids say, fire.
Hello there.
I tried a Big Mac for the first time since 1991 because of that candid nut.
Hello there.
I rooster-tailed a 7-Eleven bathroom in his honor. Sometimes it just happens to be worth it. Yeah, well, I think everyone's Big Arch experience was inspired because of Peanut. And I don't think any of us are really lying. I think that was the case for everybody. Shroud in the tub with pee on the TV still maybe. When that man streams, do not get it twisted. Shroud most likely has him up in the bathroom as he's taking a bath in his $4 million house. Big Mac is mostly bread and lettuce nowadays. I have noticed that it has changed, and everybody has noticed that with fast food in general. Everything has changed. Smaller portions, less whatever.
Hello there.
Less. Oh wait. What did my brother say? What'd you say? Yeah, less. There we go. Less horse meat and less rat meat. A little bit more AI meat now. Some homegrown meat. And if you happen to get lettuce on it, that's there's your E. coli that's going around. When is Pirate Software animated? Being serious though, my brother and I have been trying to find a good episode to have Fetus as an episode, to have his dedicated episode, because I think one of my favorite things from the Rust server was the chilies, was the cadence of a particular individual. I think that was always so funny to me. Because, yeah. Because it sounds exactly like it. If you guys know what I'm saying. I'm being careful with my words, just in case of anything. You never know. Never know who might be watching. Miss Brent, exactly. I will say yes to that. Because he was so good. That's just how it goes sometimes. Me Too Fetus was so funny. I don't think I've heard a better impression since. Especially, it's like you never really expect someone to be so good at an impression like that. And it was, and I didn't know I needed it until now. Because he worked at Blizzard. Perfect. See? There you go. I wonder if anyone who works at Blizzard just happens to have the same voice. Maybe. I mean, they both worked at Blizzard, and they both have animal sanctuaries, and they both happen to work at Chili's. So, if it is a humble friend everybody wants.
Hello there.
Yes, Cassie, was like, the PS roleplay was fire. Let me get all that 100% grass right outside and drink rain water. If you do think about that, if you go to a bar, or for some of you people, if you guys go to a pub, and you go and everyone gets a drink, and then you get a water, but everyone else gets a beer or a pint or something, does that just mean that you're just there drinking rain while everyone else has a good time? It was so good that they actually thought that he was on the server. Hey, when you're that good, right? When you're that good, people will mistake it sometimes. Second gen, of course. Ah, yeah. There we go. The second gen. Cannot get that mixed up. Tears, not rain. There we go. I must have been mistaken. I just realized your name was Pirate Softwater. Alright, that got me. I didn't peep the name until right now. Now I realize.
Hello there.
You're automatically the double D at that point. Oh, the designated driver. My bad. I read double D. I read D and D, and I just thought double D from Ed and Eddie. So.
Hello there.
You got more in the last 20 minutes. My 5-year account. Well, to be fair, I am using the persona of and Misprint with another gifted sub to Pirate Softwater. Appreciate you, my man. And I'm sure Mr. Pirate Softwater over there does as well. But it's crazy to see the growth, man. Freaking love it. Oh, thank you, my man. Thank you, son. I'm glad everybody could be here with us on this journey, whether they're here from the first video or from the most recent video. Everybody is welcome. Hey, John, my man. Hello, good sir. Glad to see two legends in here today, Mr. Fetus and Mr. John himself. Over here on the Twitch side. How's it going, my man? I'm glad you could take some time out of your very, very busy schedule to come and hang out with little ol' us. And we just want to personally say thanks for being a champion of letting Peanut know to constantly watch the episode. I'm like, God, I hope Peanut doesn't find that annoying that you just keep saying about the episode. It's like I'm not trying to promote things. I'm not saying, hey, go watch my stuff. But I was like, man, John's a real one for that. He's on it. It's the best thing ever. I did have a feeling. I was like, it's probably because it's a dedicated John episode. In fact, I think it would be great if we all watched it again. What do you guys say? Or maybe the behind the scenes stuff. There we go, because my brother has the file. Yeah, the behind the scenes stuff for this episode specifically.
Hello there.
And I know I'm really late to this, but if anybody feels that the music is a little too loud or anything, I can lower that as well.
Liar.
Hello there.
Oh my god.
I'm a little silent for right now because I see my brother's scrolling through the animation and I don't want to be over it.
Hello there.
My brother said when he was reading comments and reading stuff, he said like, "Yo, do you know how many times I got people saying, hey, yo, Eminem's got a banana over there?" And I'm like, "Oh, now that you mention it." Yeah, and I don't know if anybody's realized this, but in this scene, John is constantly looking back at over here until he moves away.
God. Guys, don't you be out of
Shady. All right, that one got me, Lord. That one got me a little bit. A+ mod with links. Durka and Bunny over there are doing fantastic work. They're juggling back and forth between the Twitch side and the YouTube side as well. That's an awful hot coffee pot. A classic. Oh yeah, there was a small little hidden joke right here at this part of the episode where Peanut's laughing and his high pitched laughing is just feels like it's a kettle going off, but on the stove top, the time is 4:20. That's blinking night's dead. The mods get 5 big booms, exactly. So just the big boom, the big what was it? Is it the TikTok boom or the Vine? I think it's the Vine boom. There we go.
Hold on, let me check.
Yeah, how this specific part right here, how the gun comes in with no arms or legs, I'll never know. But it needed to happen for the story to happen. I think that's the majority of the time how we animate Peanut. Not doing anything or doing something when he has no arms and legs is because the story needs to happen. The story needs to happen, so that's why guns are being pulled out of thin air. They're being handled with no hands. Got Knight, he's dead. This had me rolling. I will say this was quite a fun episode. This was a good episode. We finished it. Oh, am I realizing a mistake in the post? Yeah, a quick lightful taste animation error. Peanut's eye does not have color in it for one frame.
I'm clearing the middle room. Clearing it.
Do you all had little jokes on a lot of the skits like that? Yeah. Yes, we do. A lot of them kind of are. It's like we don't want it to be so hidden people never see it. They're somewhere. It's more so we put jokes in places where people may either have to pause and look or rewatch again when they say, "Did I see something over there? Did I do that? Did I see something in that spot or what did that say?" We tend to hide jokes right there. In kind of like in plain sight, but you miss it if you're not looking at that area. Those are probably the two favorite things that we like to do is we like to create little gags and Easter eggs hidden throughout the animation, either referencing other episodes, referencing cartoons like SpongeBob and Courage the Cowardly Dog, and then the other thing we really like doing is making these crazy Peanut faces. And it all stemmed from right at the first episode. You see the crazy laugh face
Hello there.
of Peanut when he's laughing over Tim. So it started from there and it has not stopped. There's always crazy faces. There's always exaggerated movements and everything. But yeah, just a quick little overview of that episode. All right. But my brother does need to get back to the episode for sure. Because the closer that we get to having more stuff done, the more we'll be able to see for the quick preview at the end of the stream. For everyone that sticks around, we like to show what we worked on the Sundays. It fits him. He's over the top, so his animation should be. Exactly. A lot of the time, in comment sections and everything, when people are talking about these cartoons, a lot of them will say, it's like, my goodness, it's like, now the audio from the streams matches the craziness of a visual. Oh, no, now the visual matches the craziness of the audio. And I think that's what these cartoons like to do. It's like, they like to bridge that gap between the outlandish, crazy stuff that happens on stream, and now gives it what people kind of visualize. But of course, they're still watching the stream, but it's like, oh, now I can visualize what this stuff would look like if there was a real Peanut. Well, he is a real Peanut, so it's not like he's make-believing, but the craziness matches the audio is what I'm trying to say. And Perry is, yeah, the audio is very animated coming room. Exactly. And Miss Britt, you guys do a great job of capturing the energy of the moment. I think that's a strength, for sure. I don't consider my brother and I to be good animators. A lot of people will disagree and be like, no, you guys are amazing and you guys are funny. If we're looking at just an anime in the terms of animation in general, these are very, not low quality, but they're very simple. Very simple animations. Not to the ability that we would like them to be at. If you're trying to be serious though, if like you're trying to make like a real animated show or a real animated whatever, whether it's, you know, a comic book or anime or stuff like that, you could definitely be like, oh man, I want to do something cool and something serious.
Hello there.
But that's just how my brother and I think about it. And I feel like even though this style is very simple, I think it fits. It fits the craziness of it.
Hello there.
Kind of like when you can see, it's just like, all right, I know, even I say this to myself as well, when I see animations from animators that I know are really good, but it's like they do it in such a simple way of like, oh, well, I know that's not your best thing you can make animation-wise, but I know you're good because you're trying to make it not in lower quality, but you're not doing it in a certain style. I don't know if I'm making any sense at all. I think I'm just rambling at this point.
Hello there.
Once again, on my monologuing tangents. It does make sense? Okay. Hopefully. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, I thought I was on one and people were like, what is this guy? This guy has a load of barnacles.
Hello there.
Yeah, Dunk. There we go. Kind of like how South Park is made, but it's very simple style. It's just like, that's not their best animation. That's not how they can... That's not the best quality they could ever make. It's like those animators are actually very skilled animators, but they choose to do it in this way. I think that's what we liken it to. It's just like, we are not the greatest animators. You know, we're not... There's actually a ton of stuff that I wish I knew how to do, and I don't, because the skill cap is just way too large, and I need to practice, and I need to really get stuff down. But for these cartoons, I think it fits. Perhaps if you ever see, maybe in the future, maybe way down the line, maybe never, you never know. You never know what could happen. Maybe later in the future, if there's ever like an animated intro that's made, using these animated characters of BurntPeanutAnimated, you will most likely see the version of good animation with this style, where it's like, okay, this is the best of my ability. It just happens to use simplistic characters, compared to these episodes where, you know, you want to try and make an episode a week, and get people to see the skits and the stuff you're working on and everything. Yeah, Lord, it's got to stop. A light, tasteful, stylistic approach. Peanut really is gasping that much. Yes, he is. That's another big thing as well. The show Smiling Friends, which is my brother and I have mentioned a number of times on these streams so far. Anytime those animators that made that show, even when they were back on YouTube, making animations in the early 2000s and the early 2010s, when they were just guys on the internet, just like my brother and I, they animated shows and they animated their skits with the stuff that nobody animates. The breathing, the motion of a swallowing action for when someone's clearing their throat. The stuff that people tend to ignore in animation because it's not interesting. But because Peanut's audio is so exaggerated when it comes to breathing or when it comes to the sounds he makes, and then we get to incorporate those in the animations, I think that's another fun part. It was like, oh, you animated the breath. Oh, you animated the eye blinking. Look at the little pea animated in the corner, so cute, so light and tasteful. Exactly, the little peanut. And if I don't know if anyone's truly paying attention too much to that, but anytime he is talking, I'm talking. So it's kind of like, I hate to say it, but it's kind of like our VTuber model. Oh, my bad. Excuse me. My PTuber model. There we go. All right. Hairball. I'm sorry. That was a little miscommunication right there. Oh, Pug, I used to work in the film industry, specifically art department, in music videos and commercials.
Hello there.
Props on TV and movies. Less is more was one of our credos. R or KISS, keep it simple, stupid. See? And sometimes you gotta do that. You gotta keep stuff simple. If something is made really well, but like if it's media, like if something is drawn really well or something is animated really well, but the story isn't good, people aren't going to care. But you do the reverse. If the characters are not drawn well and the characters are not shown well, but the content is really good,
Hello
like
there.
the story and maybe the production of it, and if that is really good, the story is really good, people will find that enjoyable. People will watch that. People will as shown by a lot of the old Adult Swim shows, like Aqua Team Hunger Force and Squidbillies and the number one thing that people always reference is South Park as well. It's just like it's animated in a way to, if you're looking at it, not well, but people enjoyed it because the story or the content was good.
Hello there.
And with Peanut simply really works. Exactly. Exactly, Perry. And Bo Nick, I'm sorry, I keep catching myself just going on tangents again. You do awesome work, my man. You make me laugh my ass off when I see it at work. That is perfect. That is exactly the thing that we're trying to do for sure. Hopefully you're sharing it with the coworkers so they too can become monkulators.
Hello there.
But Lord, what animated work do you and your brother look up to? If we're talking about looking up to, there's a lot of stuff that maybe is a little obscure that people won't know. But if we're talking about in terms of these for inspiration, a lot of it comes from the absolute peak era of Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon, which is all the golden age of animation, which is Ed and Eddie, SpongeBob, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Codename Kids Next Door, Dexter's Lab,
Hello there.
Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, Ren and Stimpy. And the list just keeps going because we watched all those
Hello
shows.
there.
So those are the things we take inspiration from.
Hello there.
It's simplicity that adds also to the story, especially
Hello
with
there.
Peanuts material. Exactly. That's what the idea is. It's like, all right, if it's not going to be animated in the best it can be, which, I know we can make it much better, but of course that's going to take time. Let me try and get the story out instead, and focus on that, and focus on the moment,
Hello there.
and the experience and the events that are happening in the story. And if I can make these parts fun and entertaining to look at, then I don't need to have a full production worth of an Animated Peanut and Friends to get that story out. My brother and I were in our 30s, so anyone who knows those knows exactly. They're in their 28s to 30 to like 35. Anywhere between there, people know those cartoons. Maybe even a little younger and a little older as well.
Hello there.
Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Exactly. There we go. That's another one. That's another one for sure. Dexter's Lab, Blast from the Past. Love them. I love them all. Yep, 28 here. Yeah, there's a time, a frame window, but it's just like, it could be like 28, 27, 26, and then it gets cut off to where the people who are like 25 and younger don't know those shows. East Oak Rocket Power. Yep, Johnny Bravo. I did watch Rocket Power. I was not too much of a fan of it. I would rather want to watch SpongeBob. I wish SpongeBob was on. But yes, I did see a lot of Rocket Power. But of course, back in the day, all the people who know all those shows back in the day, you can't skip forward to your other show. You can't go and do all that. You had to wait for that one to be over. So guess what? Guess what I'm watching for the time being until SpongeBob comes on. That's right. I'm watching Rocket Power. Austin, I'm 25 and I grew up on those. See, I'm just using it as an example, Austin. I'm not using it as truth and word and in stone and written down in permanence. But it's like there's a point. I think maybe if you're 20 now, you don't know of those shows. Because I have a friend who's 20 and he doesn't know of any of those shows. So it's like there's a point where people get cut off, where they don't know that stuff anymore because it's all the new stuff after it. Rugrats, Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Yeah, see, all you guys, Patterson and Forrest and everything. So creates part of the ship, part of the crew. Exactly. We are now part of the ship, and soon we'll be. We're part of the crew, and soon we'll be morphing into the ship. Okay, he goes around just saying, "I like chocolate milk and Foster's Home." Oh, cheese, yeah. I love cheese. I do remember at first though I found him annoying, and then I loved him. I was like, okay, never mind. This character's actually funny. I just had a Big Mac handed to me. Well, now you got to share it. I hope you brought enough for the rest of the class.
Hello there.
How's it going, Emily? It's cool to see your animation process. I love your work. Well, thank you so much. I'm glad people enjoy it.
Hello there.
Enjoy spending some time on this Sunday when they could be doing other stuff, but they choose to hang out with us instead. Courage of Kelly Dodd pops in my head with y'all's animations of screaming and yelling, crazy eyes, wiggling tongue, holes in the teeth. So, yeah, Aether, you are absolutely right on the money on that. Courage, it was our favorite show. Even now, it's like I don't know of another cartoon, not like animated movie or an anime or something, but cartoon specifically. Courage is probably our favorite of all time. It was so creepy. It was so weird. There's nothing like it today. And it's a huge inspiration, especially with someone as loud as Peanut is. I think that's why it works so well. What was that show? Jake Long, the American Dragon. See, I remember that one. I don't remember watching it too much. There was a lot of around the time that, would be part of our collection of shows that we would have watched that I remember that we did not watch. How's it going, Nam? How long have you been doing art and animation? My brother and I have actually been doing art animation pretty much our entire lives. So 30-ish years or so.
Hello there.
And we've been doing artwork for a very long time. It's what my brother and I went to school for, was animation. Did some animation while we were in college, some professional stuff. Then after college, we decided more so that it was more conducive with our life choices if we did more artwork rather than animation, because trying to be part of a big studio was very, very, very demanding, and I don't know if we could have handled it as well as we knew that was part of the job, but to what degree we never experienced it that much until one time that we did, and we're like, I don't know if I'm up to this. So decided to do animation work for a little bit, and then a lot of it was commission work. And for years and years, we did a lot of Twitch commissions. Back when Twitch was still growing and it was still big, but not as popular as it is today. A lot of emotes and everything. So I think around anywhere from 8 to 10 years, my brother and I did commission work, and then got hired with a story group not too long ago, and did that for around the past 3 or so years. And then when we finally left that job over there, we decided and found Peanut, and we said, hey, you know what? I know how to animate. It would be very funny if this was an animation, or if this was maybe an animated show. And so we gave that a try, and now around 7 months later, I think, this is where we are now. And as I was rambling on, I may have missed a few things. I know everybody's having conversations of their own. Return to Slap absolutely shook me for years. Just the way the guy's animation doesn't belong compared to the others creates this major eerie vibe. I 100% agree. There is nothing creepier in my childhood than that episode. And now it's seen as nostalgia for me. It's like, I love it. It was so creepy back then, but now I love it so much that I can never be scared of it. It's not eerie to me anymore. It's a fond memory now. And thank you, Durka, as well, for letting those know if anyone's interested. If they have just a moment to go ahead and like the stream on YouTube, for all you wonderful people over there. Sometimes a quick little taste, a light, tasteful reminder helps greatly. Then the new animation where it was 3D with Code Lyoko. I do remember watching that show, very much so. It was a little jarring for me to go back and forth between 2D and 3D. I was like, man, I wish they could just pick one. But I guess that was the selling point of that. You know what's the term? The cartoon show The Magic Roundabout. I will be completely honest, I have no idea what that show was. I don't recall ever hearing that one. But maybe I did hear it, it's just maybe I never took into account too much. Teen Titans is also one of the top ones for me. Agreed. That was a classic, for sure. You've had quite the journey. Yeah, there's been a lot happening over the past 30-ish years. But all of it somehow seems to revolve around artwork. In one way or another. How's it going, Tech? Ever see the Ownage prank calls animated videos? They are great and similar in style to these for Peanut. Are those like from way back when, or are those current from now? And Vala, how's it going? Just got back. I assume you're talking about Courage the Cowardly Dog. Yeah, we've been going on a little bit of a deep dive for cartoons just recently. I love talking about old shows and everything. Everyone's got their favorite, but everyone is in like agreement of those old shows were top tier. The group of people that grew up both without the internet and with the internet had the time of analog and then the time of connectivity together, which was our group, where you got to experience, you know, like, I have to watch cable TV to watch anything, and then you get into the age of YouTube and not Facebook, but Facebook and LimeWire and all those other classic AOL launcher. So just the combination of reminiscing of those old things. Not animation, but did you watch... Oh, sorry. Not animation, but did you watch the shows like Wishbone and Reading Rainbow? I do remember watching a few episodes of Reading Rainbow. I can't remember Fishbone. The name sounds very familiar. I'm pretty sure I may have. I saw a video on Day of the Barbarian, and it's unlocked some memories. I remember that show too. Day of the Barbarian. All... It's just they had the most awkward combos of like trying to pass off like ancient tech, like a squirrel wrapped with rope and a piece of wood to act as a megaphone. It was like it was so weird stuff like that. But I remember that one for sure. Space Ghost, Coast to Coast, still your fave? Another great one, another great classic.
Hello there.
Any love for Doug or Rugrats? I did enjoy watching Doug. I think more so, if I'm looking at it, I think Hey Arnold was probably my favorite of that lineup of shows like Doug, Rocket Power, Rugrats, everything. It was Hey Arnold. This might sound some blasphemous to some people. I did not like Rugrats at all. I always turned off the TV. I'm like, I would rather go and do something else than watch Rugrats. Hello? I know. It's treasonous to say. There we go, Clubface. That was the one I was looking for, was MySpace. And Alien 3.5 gigabytes a second, and we were like, oh my god, this is the future. I talk about our time growing up often with my grandparents. We had a great mix of playing in the mud and easing into tech. Yep. And now everything is tech. Remember when it was a punishment to have to stay indoors? Now it's a punishment to go outside. At the end of your clips, do a quick message that you stream every Sunday on Twitch and YouTube. I've noticed a lot of people mentioning they love your work but didn't know you streamed. Yeah, Quackers, it's a little different. It's for the people that I guess are able to catch. It's like most people don't even know that we stream. But I'm not gonna fault anyone because it's relatively new in terms of how the content is coming. LimeWire, the ultimate gambling experience. You never knew if you were going to get a virus or not, or if your computer was going to just literally explode. Dude, same. Rugrats was off in some kind of way. It's probably just preference. Like, there's tons of shows I'm sure people of our demographic was not too fond of that I love, and same for other things as well. So it's all just preference, I think. Eek. Yeah, for Popeye. Yeah, that's a classic one. Whenever nothing was on and we had to watch Boomerang and watch all the older cartoons, I'd watch Popeye. If MySpace was still around, you would be in my top 5. It was like, oh, it just brings a tear to a Goopa's heart, knowing that I'd be in someone's top 5. MSN Messenger. That's another blast from the past. You could force your song of the day on people for MySpace. Days of pop-up ads plaguing every site. Sometimes that's not even different, but most people just have an ad blocker now. As someone who had an older brother, I can make a camp out of just woods. He stole my computer. That's I think that's what older siblings are supposed to do. They just take all your stuff and bully you around. Man, I used to have to run home to watch Dragon Ball Z on Cartoon Network. The days of when people, if you weren't there, you missed it though that week. There was no pausing, there was no rewind, no cap, no recap, nothing. The epic click games, all like cool math games, uh, the computer science games from school. Yep. Tom and Jerry is one of the favorite classics too. Pure slapstick comedy. If you're looking at it, even because my brother and I we can't not look at stuff from an animation standpoint. Tom and Jerry is actually done insanely well for a weekly show that came out. It's animated so well. And to think that that was like the quality that people expected back then.
Hello there.
How about the live-action Flintstones? I don't remember watching the live-action Flintstones. I did watch Flintstones on Boomerang, but you know, I was always just waiting for like SpongeBob and for Kodankin to next door and Ed and Eddie and Courage to come on. So I would watch it because there was nothing else to watch. DSI saved me with Nintendogs. I wonder how many people's Nintendogs are all dead because they all forgot to feed them for decades. Or that one show with dinosaurs. I'm trying to remember what show you're talking about. Oh, Blanks, thanks for the sub, my man. Absolute W. Appreciate you, sir. Thanks for everyone for spending all their time with us today and, you know, giving their primes and their gifted subs and everything. I greatly appreciate you all. That live action Scooby-Doo movie though, another classic, was it Dragon Tales? Oh, it might be Dragon Tales. Durka is just not my Tamagotchi.
Hello there.
That's right, Domo. Is everyone's Neopets, everyone's Nintendogs, everyone's Tamagotchis, all of them. Wait, it's called Dinosaurs? Was a 90s sitcom. Hold on. I may have to go and look it up. Cartoon Source show. Oh, okay, my bad. It was that live action one. My bad. I thought you were talking about like an animated show. I'm like, I can't remember it. Now I remember.
Hello there.
Digimon 2 where you could connect and battle someone. Or Beyblades, if anyone remembers that one. It was like, let her rip. And then you get to break the other kid's toy. Oops, sorry. Sorry for the long comment, but I work in marketing and do everything from static and motion design. Beyond and amazing to see someone do actual animation from scratch. So impressed. Well, thank you, M-Dog. I'm glad that people take such a liking to these. That we're able to spend some time on a Sunday evening and just hang out with people, especially all the wonderful first timers that are here both on Twitch and on YouTube. Most likely due to the big announcement that was made on Friday. So, and people just wanting to stop and it was like, oh my goodness, I didn't know you streamed this stuff. I believe this is it's been 9 weeks since we started because I do know we missed 1 week. But I think there's 8 streams in total. I remember when I used to down like 4 cough drops because I couldn't keep talking. And now all I just need to do is take a sip of water and I'm good for the next 20 minutes. And now I won't shut up. Oh my goodness. Blanks with 5 gifted over here on the Twitch side. You're an absolute scholar and a gentleman. Thank you so much, my man. Wow, that truly means a lot to... Oh, I knocked over my fan. That truly means a lot. Oh my goodness, to to have everyone so supportive today, and always. Not just here in the stream, but also on the videos and leaving such supportive comments. A quick little drawn W for you, my man. But thank you so much. Absolutely. Thank. And M-Dog with the Prime. I greatly appreciate you guys and gals. A Goopa could only find so many ways to say thank you, but thank you very much, everyone, for all that you guys
Hello there.
are supporting with your viewership and just your company and your primes and your gifted as well. It all means a great amount. Oh, and Durka doing some work over there on the Twitch side. That is true. We do have a Discord as well that we like to hang out with for the majority of the weeks and everything, where we talk and hang out with the community, and people can leave suggestions for animations as well. So a nice little perk as well. I would say you guys get to see sneak peeks as well, which is supposed to be true, but you guys see the sneak peeks on the streams. So, and the streams are posted in the Discord, so I guess I can say I'm contractually fulfilling my side of the deal. Now, your favorite show was Johnny Bravo. That, I don't know if that show could be made today, which is unfortunate because that was such a classic. It's just everyone's so a little bent out of shape these days with how things are portrayed. Exactly, Austin. Come into the Discord. It's a grand old time. Thank you for the entertainment and the new laugh lines. That's what we do. That's what we try to do, at least. Oh, and Sneaky Bagel. Sneaky Bagel. For those of you who don't know, Sneaky Bagel is my brother, so... My older brother. My older brother. Exactly. The whoa, mama. There were some great lines from that show, for sure. It was like, my mama told me about women like you. I was hoping she was right. Yeah, people are a little too sensitive for a show like Johnny Bravo today. You do have an idea for a good animation? Oh, it's when he's eating the is that the where Cloaks is eating the pickle? Yes, that one right there. He is the oldest brother, the oldest.
Hello there.
Burnt Peanut Animated. Yeah, it's been 2 hours already. I think because this time around there were so many people I was getting to interact with that it was just one after another. It's just like rapid fire. That you didn't even notice it until you looked at the clock. I was like, oh my god, it's already been.
Hello there.
All right. Should do an animation of making the animation and put usernames in the animation. So now we're getting into animationception. And if we die in the dream, we die in real life. Gumby was a classic. I remember Gumby. All the people who are 25 and older remember Gumby. The Cleveland Brown show is brutal. I think my favorite part about that show is that they make reference and joke about it on Family Guy. It's like, oh yeah, how long did your show last? But thank you, Blanks, my man. Just, I know you just commented right there, so I appreciate you, my good man, for being so generous to Oh, am I saying it incorrect? I think my brother just told me that I'm saying it incorrectly. My bad. It's supposed to be Blazing Casey, I think. I hope he's not wrong. Everyone does? Okay, yeah. I was like, can't people just have a simple name that I won't mispronounce? Because I feel like I have called at least 70% of people by the wrong name. Sometimes I say the last part of people's name, of their username, because I don't know what the first part of it says. And or I don't want to say it wrong, so that's why... That's why I say in different ways why some people will get the first part of their name, will get the last part of their name, will get a part of their name. It's just all about it. All the different ways. Blaze and Casey. Okay, there we go. I apologize. I got that wrong. You may put me in the town square and have all the townsfolk throw tomatoes at me. And Talker, how's it going? Thank you for all the many laughs. Love the content. Keep up the great work, my man. I greatly appreciate you, Talker. I'm glad so many people find joy in these. Give me and my friends so many laughs. You deserve it. Can't wait to watch you grow. And together we will grow. For me, it's just going to be sideways. You should have your older brother on stream once and talking. That could be an idea. Yes, for future streams, we can see what he talks about.
Hello there.
I do know there's going to be one day. The brother that's working right now, he's going to be away in August. He's going on a trip. And so it'll just be me. So I do know that we're still going to be doing streams on Sundays, but I think they're going to be gaming streams rather than a work stream because I wouldn't be able to manage trying to work and then trying to interact. So I'd rather do nothing because I'm lazy and play a video game instead. So I think we're going to try that later on in August when he's gone and it'll just be me. Who is older? Oh, Perch. If you go into the YouTube side, my older brother, Sneaky Bagel, there. He's the oldest brother. I have 4 siblings. I have an older brother, an older sister, and then this one over here that's working, and me. I was thinking, just do some pre-work. Oh, maybe. What if I do this? What if I have him work, record the screen, and then I'm just talking over it, so that way I don't actually need to do anything. The words are the plans all coming together now. Pick a side, go out and throw rocks. Now rocks are bullets. Yes, school. The two that work, both people that do BurntPeanutAnimated, we are twins. We did mention that in like I think it was the second stream that we did that. Maybe even the first stream, but we haven't said it since. Love the twinsies. Yeah, there's a lot of twins on my other families on my mom's side. So it was only natural that eventually someone else would get twins. You're playing some DayZ and watching. No better day to do it than a Sunday evening. I could always jump in and do the commentating. No! I've always wanted to do that one. That little quip. No, but we'll find out what to do because it'll just be me for a moment.
Hello there.
Later on in August. You think the numbers are good on that idea? I agree. The Lord's Days, yeah. What game do you think you'll run during that stream? I am thinking because I don't play Ark anymore. I don't play. Yeah, we did play Battlefield like way back in last October when it came out and everything, but we don't play that anymore. But the game I am playing right now, which is I played for a while, but then stopped and then just got back into it right now. That I think we're probably going to be playing is the game Hunt Showdown, which is the extraction shooter PvE/PvP, where it's the like 1819 or 1817, and you go and fight like cursed boss monsters in the Louisiana swamps, and you fight other players and stuff like that. So I think we're gonna try that one because I'm not too shabby at that game, because you could play either like solos, duos, or trios, and I like to go into solos versus trios. So like to do a little bit of outplaying sometimes, or sometimes I just get mollywopped right at the beginning. All choices except Arma 3 and Escape from Tarkov are unacceptable. Well, I guess I'll just explode them. Should read some old Black Ops 2 zombies. You know, maybe some zombies. Maybe some Battlefield. Maybe some Hunt. I don't know. I know a lot of people like watching the behind the scenes when it comes to these streams. I don't know if people are too interested in watching game streams. You have a younger... Funny to see, I didn't even know that. You have a younger twin sister. Look at all the twins just somehow congregate together. Uh-oh, Durka, don't say that, because I will take people up on that offer. A stream of painting some minifigures. Mom's a twin here and twin cousins. See, there's always... There's twin... Once people, like, subconsciously know about twins, they just start formulating. They start congregating together. Oh, well, Perch, your twin is 6 minutes older than you. I don't know if you're pulling my leg or not, or if that's actually true. That's quite an extent. Well, I wouldn't call that an extension. My brother and I were only a minute apart. I love Battlefield 4. Battlefield 4 was probably one of my favorite games. Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4 was probably my favorite of all time, even more than Halo 3. My favorite online experience ever was Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 online. But I really, really also did love Bad Company too. Oh man, this is tough. And Trap, do you play Warhammer? Yes, we do. I would like to say we don't necessarily play... We've played like 10 games over the past 2 years, but we've painted 4 armies. I think relatively good. Relatively good armies. We're more painters than players. It's just because it's so difficult to try and find people to play with in terms of games. But we do love painting. I am surrounded by all my paint gear right now, actually. But yes, and who knows, maybe in the future, maybe we can even do some, what's it called, Dawn of War 4 and Total War Warhammer streams as well, because I love RTS games. Those are some of my favorite games of all time, is RTS games. I just wish there was more of them, and 2 of them are coming out eventually. Next, what are we running? We have Ultramarines, because everybody does. Ultramarines, Death Guard, Tyrannid, and the army we're currently working on is Necron. And Squiggle, my twins are 8 minutes apart. Okay, so maybe it's just me thinking that I was like, wow, they're not 1 minute apart. They must, they don't have as much superpowers as I did. No, it's just, okay, maybe I'm just thinking, oh, okay. 6 minutes, 8 minutes, very normal. Sorry, once again, I'm going on another tangent again. You'd agree that Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4 was peak, and Modern Warfare 2 and B2. All of those, it's just like, it's so hard to replicate that feeling of those online games. It's like, not even drugs will do that. It's so hard to replicate those things, and we've been chasing the high of those online games ever since. Oh wait, Gimmick's a miniature painter as well? Oh, I didn't know that. It's gonna turn right now when that Henry Cavill interview, when he's talking about what he likes to do with those two other co-stars, and I think another interviewer. It's the dude down at the end, and he starts talking about Warhammer, and the guy says, "Oh, what are you playing right now?" And they immediately connect. I was like, I wonder if it'll be like that with if we tell Gimmick, "Oh, hey, I'm a miniature painter as well."
Hello?
Oh man, why no Salamander? The Flame Brigade. I didn't know how to paint green, and we were getting into it only 2 years ago. So we chose blue because that's what everybody chooses. So who knows? Maybe
Hello there.
we're gonna be done with our Necrons like within the next 3 or 4 months. So we're always looking for the next thing to do. And who knows? Maybe it could be a Salamander army. Oh yeah, Henry Cavill plays Custodes. That's his favorite thing. I am looking forward to his Warhammer show. I hope he still is in much control as people have been expected that he's going to be in. Because if there is any nerd that is a absolute Giga Chad, it is Henry Cavill. He lives and breathes Witcher and Warhammer, especially Warhammer. And for him to be the executive producer is only good things, meaning that he's going to make everyone follow things by the book. Watch him just be creeping in chat. Yeah, he's just like, wait a minute. Do I hear that these two over here are Warhammer painters? He's like, I could hear it all right in his voice. It's like, oh my god. I can't believe this. The new Total War game is supposed to be playable at Gamescom. Oh my! I must go to Gamescom. I must play that immediately. Immediately.
Hello there.
Yeah, really. Like you like The Witcher and how he left because they messed up the lore from the books and the games. Yeah.
Hello there.
If there's any person who is die hard about, hey, we need to get this done by the books, it is the man Henry Cavill. He sticks to the lore. That's what you need. You can take creative liberties when it comes to stuff like that, but he feels like he is a guys. Let's get this right. It is a fan leading the way, and just happens to be a very skilled actor and an executive producer, and he knows how Hollywood works. So I don't think there is any more perfect person to lead a project like that. The Warhammer show is going to be epic. If there's anything that I wish to be without blemish, it is that show. Henry stands for the nerds. He absolutely does. He is one. He's part of the ship, part of the crew. Yeah, Trapped. He stopped the Witcher show because they were going off of. They were turning away from the books and the lore, and he was just like, "That's not how that's supposed to happen." And the showrunners were like, "We don't care." And it was like, "Well, guys, then I can't be a part of it." He is our Superman. He is 100% our Superman. In all aspects. I just hope they let him continue with doing the way that he wants to do it and the way that, frankly, is supposed to be done. They just need to get out of his way and let him do what he needs.
Hello there.
And people have already done edits of him to make him look like the Emperor. And it was just like, even if he was the Emperor, Big E,
Hello there.
it would still be perfect. Not to worry,
Hello
Perch.
there.
We'll catch you in a few as that phone charges.
Hello there.
Been having a fun time the past 2 hours. Let's ruin about how about like, this man's speaking nonsense. Oh, that's right, Relic. The new DLC for The Witcher. They just suddenly released something like that. I was like, oh my god. Realistically, though, couldn't they just have put that focus into, like, Witcher 4 instead of doing that? Or I wonder what their thinking behind that was. I see him as an Inquisitor. It gives him more freedom. I am very curious to see what role he is going to play, because do not be mistaken for even a moment, that man will be in the show.
Hello there.
He will be playing he's probably not going to play someone too important, because obviously he's the executive producer, so instead of just being an actor, he has to run everything else as well. He's not just, I don't know if he's the director or not, but I know he's the executive producer. But he, for sure, will want to be in the show, but maybe not to a big point to where it's going to take away from his other responsibilities. He'll be a Primarch for sure. Who could Henry Cavill play Conrad Kurz? Just for the look, if you're looking at it? Maybe. He's going to do a Stan Lee. Maybe he might be. Maybe he'll just leave it to a cameo. Never played or watched The Witcher. Hear a lot of people talk about it. Might need to check it out. I will not shy away from this. I never actually played The Witcher either. My brother, the one who's working right now. Oh, thank you, Epic. Thank you, Mitch. Thanks for another 40 bits, my man. Good sir, absolutely good sir. Oh, and another one as well. My God, he's going mad with bits. Yeah, so I never played it. My brother over there played it, absolutely loved it. I think it's maybe, was that because I was playing it like on a controller or something? I felt like the game was too laggy, like the input was not correct, and I just don't know why. I just never picked it up afterwards. What they did to the Lord of the Rings was kind of brutal too. I've only heard terrible things about that show. I don't know of anybody who watches that show and says it's a good show. Well, time for some dark time. I have this up on the second monitor. That's exactly what it should be. That's exactly what it should be. I agree. Duke, are you talking about the Lord of the Rings shows? Like, it does feel a little weird, but it's good? Or are you talking about The Witcher 3? Like, the controls? We have Jason Statham play Horus. Could we see Jason Statham play Horus? What about Vin Diesel? Oh my goodness, Clubface. Giving out 5 more gifted subs to the community. Absolutely mad lad. W's in the chat for Mr. Clubface. Thank you, my man. Thank you, good sir. And to everybody's generosity today. My goodness, I can't even believe it. I don't see him play. Oh, yeah. I don't see him playing mid role for you. Just due to the fact he'll be heavily involved in the production side and the writing side. Yeah, I agree. He's probably could. Oh, Josh, oh, 1,000 biddies. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to say. Oh, by golly, thank you, my man.
Hello there.
Absolutely, W. Josh. Gosh, my bad. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. He did it. He did it. Oh, thank you so much, my man. So, we're so very appreciative of everybody and their generosity for every stream. Just hanging out and coming in and hanging out with us and interacting, and then they take time to go ahead and do very kind things like that. Thank you, my man. Thank you so much.
Hello there.
Everyone's just been so generous today. Who
Hello
plays
there.
Sanguinius? Who can play Sanguinius? Holy moly, I just thought of the perfect person to play our beloved angel, Jared Leto. Jared Leto gets to play Sanguinius. It has been chosen. And Joshy, how's it going, man? Holy dude, you are talented. Oh, thank you, my man. I appreciate all the kind words today from all the new people. Most likely because of the big announcement on Friday. People have been coming in all stream, just giving their congratulations and chatting for the first time.
Hello there.
And Dova. What's your approach for deciding what to animate? That has a lot of funny moments. It must be tough to pick a few. It's not as the problem is that there's so much. You got to really choose. A few things got to hit like the criteria. Oh, Chungus, how's it going, my man? Things have to hit the criteria. It's just like the one who creates these. It's like, can I imagine something right off the bat? Can I imagine something? Is it super difficult to do to convey what I'm trying to do? Does it hit? Oh, excuse me. Does it hit a milestone of being a minute?
Hello there.
For the TikTok side and everything? So that's what we base a lot of the things on. If TikTok didn't require minute-long videos, that it would be so much easier to have multiple episodes a week. But it does require at least a minute over there on the TikTok side. So that's why a lot of the beginning videos were only like, 35 seconds, 45 seconds and everything. But then once we were able to get monetized on TikTok, now things require to be a minute, but which is good, which means we get to do bigger episodes that tell a bigger story rather than just a quick little thing. And sometimes if a clip isn't a minute long, but we still really like it, we'll do it and use it as a multi-stream or a multi-part episode where there's multiple clips within one episode. So that's kind of how we choose how to do episodes. Is like, it's got to hit some criteria of, is it a minute long? And if it's not a minute long, would it be good for a multiple episode one? Can I imagine something almost right off the bat? How difficult is it? Is it something that, won't get struck or hit? Does it make sense?
Hello there.
So a lot of little things that mesh together to make us decide what episodes get animated next. But there is, for all the ones that we can choose, there are a ton of them. So we just have to pick.
Hello there.
Oh, son, it's people can post however long, but it's to be monetized
Hello there.
on TikTok. If your video is 59 seconds or 58 seconds, and it's a giga viral video of 30 million views, you make nothing from it.
Hello there.
It has to be a minute or longer. And because of that, that's how my brother and I have been able to support ourselves making these animations. And as time goes on, we're able to do it more continuously. Does YouTube strike a lot of things? I don't dare to test, but I have heard people say yes. So I don't know what, and especially when it comes to animation, like if you get striked with something and something hits one of your videos, you lost out on a whole week of a video that's just, it's just there now. Yeah, Trap. That's why videos have gone to minute long ones, except for the times where we choose to do. It's like, okay, well, you know what? Let me do a fast, quick episode. I know it's you can't have it monetized or anything, but still, that's part of the joy of making animations. It's just like, you know what? I just want to make it just to make it. So let me go ahead and do that. That's why a few of the the quick clips and everything, we do those. We like to do those in the moment of the payoff for it is I get to test my skill and I get to post it, and it's always fun to see people's like, oh my goodness, this just happened on stream and only a few hours have gone by and you have this moment out that's already animated. Yeah, Dirka, I think that would be best as well. People can submit whatever length they want, but it does help even greater when clips are a minute long, and we're not telling people like, hey, don't send me anything unless it's this criteria. It just helps us make decisions better. My brother's just asking me a question, Roma. Yes, he is bouncing around, unless you feel like he does not bounce around.
Hello there.
Yeah, he is bouncing around. Yeah. Just as you're making it quickly, if it gets to a certain time thing. And the good company, part of the ship, part of the crew. Exactly, part of the ship, part of the crew. Let me just go ahead and go up over here. Sorry, Mitch. I saw your thing up there, and I don't think I commented. What was the big announcement? I stumbled upon the live stream just on YouTube. Oh, it was on Friday where Peanut officially said that we are part of Peanut Productions and getting that underway. That was the big announcement for that over there. Let's talk about the Japanese bomb. That was amazing. That one was that kind of reaction, as we've said earlier in the stream, is the kind of reaction you want, because that was another episode where Peanut really, really laughed at it. Similar to when he watched the Knight's Dead episode on Friday, it was a very similar reaction to when he watched that episode as well. That's the goal that we're always looking to. Minifig painting live stream win. Probably if we ever decide to have a camera that can do that.
Hello there.
His reaction was great. Yeah, that's as a creator, as I'm not saying we're a comedian, but as someone who makes comedic content, that's what you're looking for.
Hello there.
Your brother sounds robotic. Well, you can't hear him, so maybe he does sound robotic. Maybe he's just as boring as I think he is. Anyone play the Black Flag resync? Not yet, not yet, Trapped. I was planning to, and then I was like, oh man, if I start playing that, then maybe that's all I'm gonna want to do. And so for my own sanity for work, I was advising maybe against it.
Hello there.
Just for the moment, maybe if things calm down a little bit, then I could be like, okay, and now I can dedicate some time to playing. Just animate it, duh. Of course, everything's so simple now. All right, Bagel. Have a good one. We will see you later. Yeah, so you got the Black Flag collectors and didn't touch it because life was over when I started playing. That's how I'm going to have to be very careful in October when No Rest for the Wicked comes out for the full game, because I remember the only time I felt like that playing a game was when I was playing Elden Ring for the first time, and the DLC is just like I can play for 5-6 hours, take a 20-minute break, think that I'm done, And then immediately, 20 minutes later, I'm like, I need to go back and play more. You just watched the Shore episode? Oh, yeah, that episode came out quite a while. Excuse me. One moment. Much better. The Shore episode. Yeah, that one came out quite a bit ago when Peanut was still playing Arc Raiders. How's it going, Jetpackers? So yeah, Peanut played that a little bit ago, but you saw the wheel turning. You saw the cogs moving when he heard who was there and what he had on hand. You saw it, the devious thoughts in his mind. All right, son. Thanks for hanging out and stopping in. Great to meet everyone and all the new faces. For people to hang out with us. We look forward to the next streams, which are for those who don't know. So that because we have viewers here on Twitch and on YouTube. For those who don't know, we do like to stream on Sundays because it's the only day that Peanut actually takes off. So we like to give people a little bit of a Peanut fix just on, not that I'm claiming to be Peanut, it's just we happen to have it in the name. A little bit of a fix on Sundays when able to, which so far we've most part have been able to, and everybody gets to hang out and come and watch these episodes being made on Sundays. So just keep that in mind for other Sundays, because we plan to keep that going, because I think it's fun. You guys enjoy it. I get to do nothing, and my brother gets to do all the work. So what's not to love? And it's wordy, or it's why try. My bad. I put those two together. Your favorite part was your favorite one was the fart one. Great job, bro. That was a fun episode as well because Peanut was 36 hours or 28 hours deep, could barely keep his eyes open, and was pretty much delusional at that point. So, seeing as he's finally been able to do the one thing that he's been trying to do, or at least what he said he was been trying to do for years, while completely sleep deprived, I think was a grand old time. Exactly, club hard, work. The face plant on the desk. Because Peanut was hitting his desk as he was playing, we took that as an opportunity of being like, oh, okay, he has no arms or legs to be hitting the desk with. So I think it'd be a good idea to use it as his face. And it's just one more thing that adds to the comedy of it. To the real world sound effects that was happening now gets translated into the animated version, which is a face on desk.
Hello there.
And Relic, nice. It was nice to chat with you. Love the animated stuff. Nice to see how the magic is made. Hope your Warhammer games do well too. Oh, thank you, my man. Thanks for hanging out. I know people's got to get ready for the work week, and it's already getting close to 8 o'clock. Which is we stream roughly for around 3-ish so hours, and we're getting close to that as well. My brother lets me know when there's like, okay, I think that's a good spot. Okay, my brother mentioned that he's going to get to the end of his freaking out for that section, and then he'll call it. So maybe we'll go a little bit over time as well, which is great. But don't forget, guys, if you guys stick around, then we get to see what he's worked on for this episode. At the end of the stream here. Not because we're holding out on you guys, it's because the more we work on, the more we get to show at the end. Oh, Madra Luna. What did your brother help with? Oh, the my brother is the one that's animating. There's actually two people that run BurntPeanutAnimated. My brother and I. He's the one that's working right now. We both made the cartoons, but on Sundays when we stream, he works and I get to interact with everybody. So I have the mic and he works.
Hello there.
So that way we get some interaction on top of some work being made as well. Don't let it end, boss. But I'm tired, boss. And cheers, Eek. And Condimo is the episode where Peanut asks God to fire 3 shots at Ginny while he's to extract still on the way. Yes, we have. There are 2 episodes that are in the backlog. Both of them have been shown on streams of working. We just posted the Knight's Dead episode because that was the longest one that was in the backlog. And it is, one of the most highly requested episodes, especially during the time that it was coming out. So that's why we decided, you know what, let's get that one out. And it's a good thing we did too, because everyone really enjoyed that one. And we all got to see it together. Kind of like instead of Saturday morning cartoons, it was Saturday evening cartoons with Stream and everyone when Peanut watched it. Alter paper? No, I am not that skilled to do that. There is no way I could ever focus and talk to everybody and try and get work done. I do know there are people that, like other artist friends and other artists that I do follow that do stream as well. They're able to do that, and I have no clue how they do that. Okay, Fix posted 2 clips since Twitch limits it to 60 seconds. Perfect. I will go ahead and give those a watch. All right, Perry. I don't know. I'm sorry I missed that a little bit up there. But thanks for hanging out. I'm glad we can keep you entertained for a couple hours. Thanks for stopping in, for hanging out with everybody. It's unfortunate that you couldn't stay for just a little bit longer as my brother continues to work. He may work for like another 10 to 20 minutes to get this part done. But then you get to see the progress made. But I guess if you go onto YouTube, you get to see the past recordings. So I guess you could always see that later. But it's always fun to watch it together with everyone. But not to worry. Appreciate you hanging out. And Code Sir, how's it going, man? I'm sad you're leaving. I need to stay up till 2 a.m. to fulfill my peanut needs. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Blazin'. I'm not him.
Hello there.
Nor will I ever be him. How's it going, Joey? Glad you guys can stop in. And Grey Moose. Or Grey Mouse. Welcome in, welcome in.
Hello there.
And you'll see it on the socials? Perfect. This specific episode may not come out for actually a couple of weeks because we have other backlogged episodes that will come out before this one. And just for, some clarification of why people may ask, who's like, why do you have these episodes backlogged if they're ready to go? Just in case, one of us gets sick or one of us needs to go and do something, or maybe we can't make an episode as fast for 1 week. We just want to try and make sure to be ahead of the curve, so that way people still get their weekly episodes. And so it gives us a little bit of a buffer just in case. Good. Did you say that was it, or? Okay, very good. Okay, good. Sorry, I'm just doing a quick little communication over there with my brother who is working. He's letting me know a few things that he's doing. Now, he could have a mic too, but then he may be inclined to respond, and then he goes slower. So, I know he doesn't want to do that. Not because he doesn't want to interact with anybody, but he wants to focus on getting stuff finished and done. Because the faster and the more that he gets done, the more we get to see that's completed at the end of the stream. Watching greatness. You're watching greatness with all of us today. Just light, tasteful greatness. Nothing too special. Nothing too special. You're gonna have to take some pull a Hutchin, take some go-go meds to stay up and entertain. The people demand it. The people demand content. They demand your services.
Hello there.
How's it going, Mike? Do you guys have a team? Sorry to new to the channel, but have seen so many of your videos. It's just two people that run this. That's why episodes are able to get made every week to a certain standard. So yeah, there's only two people that work on these. My brother and I. We've done art and animation pretty much our entire lives, and so this is just the next chapter of art and animation. So we work on them together. 5 more subs for another. I'm sorry, Blazin. I don't want to give your hopes up. I don't think we could. Neither of us have eaten dinner, and unlike Peanut, there is no what's it called? There is no DoorDash or thing around here to give us and deliver Big Macs to us.
Hello there.
So I don't want you to use your generosity for something that I know I can't fulfill. Perhaps one day, perhaps when there's maybe a gaming stream. I know sometimes I can work a little bit longer when it's games and everything. But we definitely want to make sure we don't want to make gaming streams a common thing, because I know everybody wants to come here for this stuff. They want to see this behind the scenes stuff and an episode being made. And even though we are streaming, I do not consider myself a streamer, and realistically, I don't want to be a streamer because their life is their schedules are very demanding, and I don't have that kind of stamina. I'm kind of like a background guy, as in we like to work in the background and take our time and everything. Even though it's great hanging with everyone, it's like we don't have the mental fortitude to be a streamer. So we just use this as just an opportunity to hang out with everyone, to get people's input, and just to hang out. So if we like dedicate ourselves too much to it, it's not for us. If that makes sense. Oh, King, a gifted sub. Oh, thank you. W King, that man right there.
Hello there.
Roulette.
Hello there.
Apologies if I read people's names incorrectly, but mad respect on your work. 1,000 blessings, good sir. And just as Durga said, 10,000 blessings to you, my good man. And yes, Blazing, we will be here next week for another episode of Dragon Ball Z. You want to watch a Peanut clip? Could be a good animated. Oh, Valric, if you join our Discord, we actually have a channel where people can post Peanut clips for suggestions for other animations. So that's a a great way for people to go ahead and give their inputs. And I know people spend time, trying to find a good clip, or they feel like it's going to be a good episode. It's definitely going to be funny, but just because people do post clips doesn't mean we're going to do those ideas, because there's a few ideas and criteria that we ourselves personally look into when making clips. It helps us sift and see what people would like to see. But there are actually times where people suggested clips and they have become animations.
Hello there. Hello there.
Hope this isn't like DBZ because it would take a month for one clip. Oh yeah, everybody's just like, all right, we've been on here for 18 episodes. Can we please move along? And you glad you caught this? Well, I'm glad you're here. And Bunny has to rub it in as well. She's the one that's got the Big Mac. And nobody else has a Big Mac around here. The other night you had leftover hamburger and Thousand Island dressings. You put it in the salad and tasted like a Big Mac. I think Peanut may call that blasphemous to turn a Big Mac into a salad. But for all the normal people, that may actually sound like a solid idea. But
Hello there.
But yes, he will obviously put 1,000 curses on you for turning a Big Mac into a salad.
Hello there.
Maybe Hutch would eat that salad. The option for the Big Mac is no bun, just the meat and the salad and the dressing. And yeah, I guess that would be a Big Mac salad, huh? A hamburger is just a handheld salad, Peanut. I did just earlier today. I saw the clip too, where it was just like, cheese is good for you, lettuce is good for you, tomatoes are good for you, steak and meat is good for you, but you put it all together in a Big Mac, and now it's bad. I was like, make that make sense, and I was thinking to myself, I'm like, oh my god, he's right. And Mike Gully, yes, we are using a Wacom tablet. My brother uses a Cintiq, which is the screen on the tablet, and I use an old version where you have to look at your monitor and draw, and then you're not looking down. It's called a Bamboo Splash. I don't think they make them anymore, but if they do, they're kind of like a low tier one. But I like the feel of it, so I never upgraded to the drawing screen. I just still have a small tablet. You'd buy one? That sounds good. Maybe that's how McDonald's can encourage people to do salads, is they have the Big Mac salad. The big salad. I miss the salads, the McDonald's. The Big Mac salad, the Mac salad, the McSalad, the McGreen. I miss the salads that McDonald's had in the early 90s, not the shake salads, but the big ones. I think I remember those. I think I remember salads just like, oh, who gets a salad from McDonald's? Yeah, my brother's telling me right now, he's just like, I remember eating a McDonald's salad. Back like when we were in high school and everything, like the 2010s and everything. And he was just like, I remember eating a McDonald's salad. I have the Art Rage light. I don't think I could go on screen either. Well, sometimes that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. I don't recall the mixed salads, though. I don't even know if they called them the mixed salads. Those were solid for fast food joint, the 90s one. They had more calories than a Big Mac deal meal. It's like, am I seeing sugar in your salad for the ingredients? How's it going, school? How long does it take to create a short? These 1-minute episodes, they can take anywhere from 5 to 8 days to make. It's a slow and meticulous process, but we're still able to get out an episode pretty much a week, so that's good so far. And Durga is right. It was like we have posted a few shorts sometimes where within a few hours of the clip actually happening. But if anyone actually like takes a closer look at those, yeah, they look the same. But if you're actually like, really closely looking, there's a lot of like I wouldn't say corners, but a lot of stuff that we would usually do doesn't get added or doesn't get done because the whole goal is to get it done so quickly. Dan, you're making me want to eat a salad with peanut sauce. Well, we got to get those greens somehow, right? Yeah, Austin, there's the quick clips. It's what we were calling them, but we just call them the next episode. They're all the episodes, not at the beginning, but recently. I think within the past like 3 months, 3 or 4 months, is any episode that is 20 to 30 seconds long. Those are all the fast clips that were done night of the stream and then posted. Peanut loves you so much. He definitely loves the cartoons. I don't know about me, but he definitely loves the cartoons. Which is to me is the same. This is one of those times where I wish I had more money because I would love to hire y'all to make me an anime intro. Too good at what you guys do. Well, I appreciate it, Joey, man. It's fun to create animated stuff. I do know there was a few times where people have asked about, making animated things, and it's just so hard to, get time in to do other animated work. Like even if someone did have the means to do it, it's just like, oh, I don't know. It's if I spend even just 1 or 2 days away doing something, that would have to be quality. And of course, if people want higher quality, it's going to take longer. And we wouldn't feel comfortable, especially if, we're charging something to not make it good, or at least make it to the better part of our ability. So it's hard to try and do or to at least offer animation services to others, because then we lose time on these cartoons. And I know people really like their Friday fix for episodes.
Hello there.
And it's exactly as you say. It's definitely a process. It's like, man, I just wish there was 8 of me making cartoons, and then we'd be able to do everybody's stuff. So I just made all of chat hungry. Yeah, she did, and I blame her. There's no way around it. How's it going, Wagner? It's great. The bungulators round up. Absolutely. We're all bungulators here. Just bunging around. When are you going to join them on some gaming? Whenever they would like me to. It would probably be better if the opportunity ever arises. Doesn't mean that it will, but doesn't mean that it won't either. It would probably be fun for art games, which is at this point Mecha Chameleon or Mecha Chameleon.
Hello.
I actually saw a video on how you're actually supposed to pronounce that. It's like Mecha Chameleon. I found out that means like in Japanese, because the 2 developers that made the game are Japanese. It's supposed to be like very good, like astoundingly, amazingly good chameleon. Fun little quick fact that nobody cares about. So whenever they want us for an art game, that would probably be fun. If they so choose to, if they ever so desire. Watching Peanut's reactions to your videos are hilarious. It's fun watching with friends. That's definitely the way I think of it, for sure. I'm sure one day y'all have the talent. I hope my skills can improve as time goes on. Maybe I can hopefully get faster as well. Oh, how's it going, Dubs? I just seen your video on TikTok of Peanut and Gingy. Very funny. Well, see, there's another one right there for people who find the shorts and the videos, and they appreciate them, and we appreciate you people.
Hello there.
What games do you play? We used to play Ark, but when we found out that updates were only coming out twice a year, I kind of stopped. That kind of threw me off Ark. I'm like, I can't wait for 2 times a year for a live service game. I'll come back and try it if it's good. If it's not, then I think that's the end of Ark for me. But the game that we're playing right now is an old game that we used to play a lot. It's called Hunt Showdown. My brother and I played it quite frequently in the past, and we didn't really have any games to play. So just recently, we just decided, hey, you know what? I want to go try playing Hunt Showdown again. And so now we're playing that game. It's a PvE, it's a PvPvE extraction shooter in Louisiana, where like the Louisiana swamps in 1816 or 1819. 1896. And you have to go and fight and kill boss monsters that are in the swamp and other players. If nobody's ever heard of that game before. So those are the games that we're playing currently right now. Does the Wacom work with Mecha? That's a good question. I do know people can. I asked a few people from, I think, the Rust crew, the Rust artists that did all that stuff in Peanut's server. They said it does. So that would be hilarious if we were able to join some kind of games and use the tablet to really blend in. That would be really fun. When it came out, wasn't it called Mecha Chameleon? That's what a lot of people said, and I know Double Lift even said it too. It's just like, oh my god, it says it on the screen. Look, it says Chameleon or Chameleon or something. It's like, it wasn't Chameleon. I think it was the game. I think it was Twitch, just as Dura said. I think it was Twitch that labeled it like that. Hey, Gav. It's funny because that's exactly how I would greet you as well. It's just, hey, Gav. But the name, it's already in the name of Hey, Gav. It's Gav. It's him. It's the man. Do you get free reign of what you make clips of and what you turn them into? Yeah, prior, to what was said on Friday, my brother and I just did whatever clips that we wanted. There was no like request or any kind of specific clip. So, but now that Peanut has officially stated that we are part of Peanut Productions and getting that underway, I think for the most part they're going to just continue to let us make whatever we want because, it's the creative process of, you guys know what you're doing. I'm going to leave you to it. So they do, so everything prior to that, it's just been my brother and I just working on these. So we have made whatever we felt was necessary. So you're just casually editing with a Peanut model spazzing in the background. Exactly. That's how these episodes usually go. Alright, just catching up a few of these. My brother is just
Hello there.
getting the scene set up so that way we can see how this first pass of the, I believe, anywhere from 8 to like 15 seconds goes so far. He let me know it's around 12 seconds right now of what he has so far. So I'm just going to catch up a few of these chats over here. Let me see. That's over on the Twitch side. And that FX Gamer, I think Ark is great. I've played 500 hours and I still play it, but it needs new content that isn't mid. Makes me so sad because it's not the game I fell in love with anymore. Yeah, I think a lot of people feel the same way. It's just like they had lightning in a bottle and then they let the lightning out. So it's I still know there's tons of people that still really do enjoy Ark. Don't get me wrong in any sense of the word. It is not a bad game. It's just, it's not living up to the hype that people are expecting it to be. I think that's the real thing. And people want stuff now. Not to be ungrateful for, the stuff and the content they have done, but, if you want things to be continuously to grow, you need to produce, especially if you're labeling yourself as a live service game. And then the live part of it doesn't happen until every 6 months. And good night, Eek. Good night, Eek, my man. Yeah, they shot themselves in the foot with our October update. That's awesome they picked us. Just slowly building, that's all that's required. Is just keep doing the stuff that you guys are doing. The magic of our creators has gone. They have the opportunity to do it and bring it back, but they need substantial updates for sure. Gotta leave chat, but glad to hear you out, brother. Alright. Handsome, thanks for stopping in. Oh, but hold on for anybody that's thinking about heading out right now. We are going to play right now the preview of what we were working on this stream. So I'm going to go ahead and let my brother play that, and then we'll go ahead and continue.
Gold, 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 gold. Oh!
Alright.
Wild Ward is.
Play it again. Yeah, let's play it again.
Gold, 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 gold. Oh!
Alright.
Wild Ward.
I love those faces that we get to do for Peanut, especially when he starts crashing out and doing any kind of his spaz stuff. I think that's always fun to do. Great timing on the burger. I knew the burger needed to be a red. The burger needed to be a red for sure. Hey, Jay. Know what you guys are streaming? I love your Courage references, and I love Courage the Cowardly Dog. That's exactly why we add those as well. For just specially for everybody here, we're just going to play it one more time for anyone that's coming in. I know right at the end of this small stream this evening on this Sunday night. So for anyone that is just getting here, like our man over here, the AJ, we were working for past three hours on the current episode, which is CounterStrike versus Pokemon for Gingy's side and everything. So here is going to be a playthrough of what we were worked on today, so at least you'll get to see it.
Gold, 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 gold. Oh!
Alright.
Wild Ward.
Hello there.
And a fun little time. A fun little time with all those crazy faces. I love making Peanut's crazy faces. They're great. You get to really lean into whatever you want there. The crazier, the better, I feel. So yeah, I think that's definitely a great place to end it for right now. And Bramble, thanks for all the people that were just having a nice, tasteful lurk for this stream today, showing up and giving their support right at the end over here. But not to worry, everybody. We like to stream on Sundays because it's Peanut's days off, just to hang out with everyone and get a few hours in where you guys get to watch and enjoy the process. If you guys do want to join the community and have more interaction with everyone there, we do have a Discord where people can leave animated suggestions as well for future episodes. But yeah, the fun continues there even throughout the week and even after Sundays. So this is a thing that we're trying to keep regularly happening on Sundays. So far, it seems to be a regular occurrence. You guys keep coming out and showing support and everything. Had a huge group today, which is amazing. And a huge thanks once again to everyone who gave bits and subs and gifted primes and gifted subs as well. You guys are the true people that we make this stuff for, because we are our Bungulator and we make all this stuff for you guys. And we always appreciate the support as well. And not your buddy guy with a last minute Prime as well. I appreciate you, my man. Yes, exactly like Bunny said. Live every Sunday so far. I hope to keep that schedule going on. He sniped the Prime right at the very end. He got in. But yeah, for anyone on the Twitch side, I think it would be a good idea, even though, you know, not many people stay too long, but maybe to go and see who we could raid. There's a ton of people from Peanut's group that stream right now. Who can we see right now that is streaming that is part of Peanut's crew?
Hello there.
Oh, our good man Quicksand is on right now, which is that's the stream name for Mr. Habibi. He is doing a big stream right now. I believe a subathon. A very juicy subathon right now. I think it would be a good idea to go, even if you guys don't stay for too long, just to go in and say hello. So I think that could be a very, very great thing that we can do if you guys are up for it. So I think we're going to do that. We're going to start the raid right here. The raid's going to be ready momentarily. We're just going to go in, give a quick hello to Mr. Habibi, and then everyone could be on their way. But thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out with us today. It was a great time, and we will catch you guys all next week for sure. Goodbye, everybody.